Oh, lovely. First thing I do is cough. Bum, bum, bum. For some reason, my Discord bot's still not working, which is your plug to go click on an old actual recorded video where the Discord's in it. All right. So, it's been 5 minutes. All right, I suppose we should start doing some stuff. I've given people enough time to filter in. What's up? We're back. I'm not gonna add anybody to the 40 man because it's not worth it at this point. I did offer arbitration to Bobby Miller. I like what he did last year. I think he's a fine long reliever. I mean, a 4.63 ERA is not the best, but the 154 whip's not the best. But as long as I'm not seeing numbers like these, and I see more numbers like that and this, he can stick around, honestly. He's got C potential. He's probably about to the peak of that. I'm going to guess it's somewhere around a 75, probably 77. Hoeing and Brito were good last year, and they're not. Well, Hoeing's old. Brito's probably old too, honestly. 31. He's not that old. So we'll just keep them in the fold. I offered them both arbitration and 5-year contracts for like $2 million. I did all of the stuff I needed to do. I offered a couple of trades. I want to kind of bolster the bullpen. Johnny Aldridge is good, but he's a little bit on the older side, I believe. And Grant Castillo's not going to do anything, but he's good enough. The Blue Jays were terrible last year. All I want's Louis Varland. We'll see how that goes. And Brett Beatty just hit a 2-run bomb to tie the game at 3, so that's fucking awesome. And I'm trying to get Noah Cameron again. They, I think, want left fielders, but I'll offer them Jesus Sanchez, who can play left field. I don't want to pay Jesus Sanchez whatever he's being paid. I paid him that so I could trade him. And Clark Schmidt is old. We need starting pitching. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm still going to keep the 190 or 185 overall plus player deal in order. Logan Webb for 3 years. Logan Webb was really good last year. Ronald Acuna wants $33 million. I don't know why the Braves didn't just pay him. But our outfield is kind of set. George Kirby wants 6 years. I don't feel like that. Framber wants 1 year for 33.5, and he was really good last year. And he's a ground ball pitcher. And he's still getting better. He was not good his second year in Detroit. Gee, many Christmas, but he got it back in line. Framber's possibly one. Justin Steele was really good last year. I don't know if he's a ground ball pitcher or not. Yeah, he's got a sinker. He could be a ground ball pitcher. I wish it would straight up just tell you. But he was in San Diego last year, where he had a 306. God damn, 182 with a .98 whip. Can I get that if I try to sign him? Good Lord, that's nasty. Carlos Rodon is here. He was pretty good. Not signing a reliever for that. Michael King was not good. Didn't we trade him maybe the year before? I can't remember if we had Michael King or not. I don't remember. Cole Reagans wants 6 years. He was not good last year. He gives up a lot of hits to lefties. He was really good the year before. Maybe we try and get Cole Reagans and hope he doesn't end up with a 5.5 ERA again. Kind of like that idea. Riley Green's here. Our outfield is set. I'm not getting an outfielder. I have to keep reminding myself of that. Kyle Bradish was bad last year. Wasn't great the year before. No thanks. Jaron Duran's here. I don't feel like having a public relations fiasco. Don't need O'Neal Cruz. It's actually going to catch the ball in center field. Sean Murphy's old. Shea Langoliers I wanted a couple years ago. But Torque's here. He had an 820 OPS last year. Only played 114 games, hit 22 homers. At-bats per homer was probably pretty good. Yeah, 19.9 compared to the 21.3. Josh Young's here, but third base is absolutely locked down. Luis Heal's here. He was bad last year. Bailey Over's here. He was bad last year. which is unfortunate because Bailey Ober is normally pretty good. But I'm not trying to sign Bailey Ober for that. Not for 20 mil. I would pay like 15 mil if you're going to give up 5 runs a game. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yandy Diaz is here, but he only hit 250. Isn't the whole point of Oh, that's Yanier Diaz, not Diaz. I'm stupid. Ignore me. Brandon Lau's here. We tried to sign him a couple years ago. Don't need a second baseman that hits 35 homers. We have one of those. Royce Lewis is here. What's Royce Lewis been up to? Down from an 84. Not anything spectacular. The year he hit 34 homers and then 25 and then 23. He's an 84 technically, or he's an 83. That could be. He wants 5 years at 15 million. I don't know about that, Chief. Ryan McMahon's here. I'm not bringing him back. Third base is occupied. Nolan Gorman's here. Again, same thing. Third base is occupied. He can play second, but again, don't really need a second baseman that can hit fucking 800 home runs. We have Ozzy Albies who could do the same thing. Oh, Kerry Carpenter's here. We don't need a DH. That'd be nice. Gavin Sheets is here, and 32. Why does Gavin Sheets feel like he's like 27 in real life? We're not that far in the future. What should we do? Bailey Falter's here. He was not good. Reed Detmer, Zach Eflin. We traded Zach Eflin, and it just got worse for him. I don't even remember where the fuck we traded Zach Eflin. Could try and sign him and then trade him again. I'm just kidding. That's some low-down, dirty shit, and I'm not trying to do that. Anthony Volpe is here. Yankees have moved on, I suppose, even though he's supposed to be the next guy. Alec Thomas is here, even though he's not great. And we don't need an outfielder. I need to keep reminding myself. 759 OPS 2 years ago. Had an 856 the first year. Goodness. Cole Sands is here. He was really good last year. He was really good the year before and the year before that. 77 overall. Cutter Crawford's here asking for 13 mil. Dude, I offered you 13 and a half and you said no. Clay Holmes is here. That's the other one we had on our team. He wasn't bad. I just didn't feel like re-signing him. He's kind of older. Andrew Vaughn, AJ Minter, Eniel De Los Santos. Not the other De Los Santos that plays for Miami that is a hitter, by the way. Just because I was confused. Tyler Holton was bad last year. Ryan Helsley was not terrible. He pitched in 77 games. Tanner Houck was pretty good. Up from a 77. He has B potential. He was pitching in Detroit. 368 ERA last year. Do we trust that for 1 year? I don't hate it. Actually. Because if he pitches like that, that's good. If he doesn't pitch like that, that's honestly fine. Let's look at the starting pitching. I'm thinking it's going to be Framber for a year. $33.5 million is crazy. Or I could do Cole Reagans for 26. Kind of what I'm thinking. But I don't want that many years. He had a bad year last year. 558. Shane McClanahan is getting traded, by the way. Just don't know where yet. How was Louis Heel last year? Oh, boy, he has gotten blown up in this. we're not going to do that. We're going to do Cole Reagan's qualifying offer made, which means the Royals get a first-round pick out of him. Let's go after Framber, I suppose. Positionally needs starting pitching, left and right-handing pitching. Yeah, Framber is a ground ball pitcher. So what is, he's a power pitcher too? Jesus. Okay, well, we'll just get a little boost on Houck and Framber Valdez. And what else? Because our first base position is going to look mighty different. I'm going to go ahead. I hate to do it, but Freddie has fallen off a cliff. And he's $15 million. We'll just put him on waivers. Take him off the 40-man. Somebody wants him, they can have him. Damn it, I didn't want to do this. So, a big goal, I put Shane McClanahan on the trade block. Victor Cedeno's a 64. I forgot about that. So, Sean Pedroza could be one that gets moved with his B potential. Before the season even starts, Spencer Jones is getting moved to first base. He is now our first baseman. Why does he throw right-handed now? Doesn't he throw left-handed? Are you sure you want to lose the changes? Yeah, doesn't he throw left-handed? Yeah, he does. Oh, it's because I went over catcher. So, god damn it. Let's fix it. Throws left-handed. So, Spencer Jones is now our starting first baseman. Officially. He loses, what is that? He was a 78 or something. He goes down to a 75. He's still going to start at first base over Jake Berger. I'm going to try and move Jake Berger for something. A hamburger, preferably. Laz and Koufax are really close to getting the call up. Ozzy was really good. Like, I cannot complain about Ozzy Albies in the slightest. He was our leadoff hitter. Had an on-base percentage of .356, which is pretty fucking good. So Ozzy's going to keep hitting leadoff. He hit 24 home runs. So, second highest total since he hit 33 in whatever year that was, 2020 or something like that, 2021. Josh Alez, new draft pick, 5'10". Don't know what to do with him yet. He's going to be in the minors for a little bit. 93 potential, I believe. CJ Abrams is still here, still good. Not moving on from him. BJ Portillo is going to be our starting left fielder. And Jesus Sanchez is going to be gone. I don't know for what yet. Like I said, I have one trade in. But Felipe Calderon's going to come up. Luis Robert can't play any other position, but Calderon can play both outfield positions, so he will probably just be our starting right fielder when the time comes. And Jordan Walker's going to DH, and we'll figure out the rest of the shit as we go. But we need starting pitching, so I'm actually going to try and find a third starter. Do we just fucking go for the pipe dream? It's not happening. I'm not doing it. Cole Reagan's I'm going to wait on. I'm going to see if either he takes the qualifying offer from the Royals. I would assume it's the Royals. I'm going to see if he takes the qualifying offer or if the qualifying offer drops off, and then we will definitely try and get him then. And Jose Soriano, he's been good. We'll try for Jose Soriano. And we'll just see what this looks like here in a week. What does that mean? Trade countered. Okay, well, just straight up then, Jose or Jesus Sanchez for Noah Cameron. We have in one move bolstered our starting pitching and gotten rid of Jose Sanchez or Jesus Sanchez. What a deal! Um, and then Johnny Aldridge on the move. We pick up Louis Varland to get the bullpen going a little bit. I mean, I feel like it's a fair trade. I'm not trying to take too much advantage of the computer. Louis Varland, it was good last year. Johnny Aldridge is he's 20 and a 59 overall, up from a 55 last year, but it's going to take a while. And Louis Varland is a good bullpen arm, and we have plenty of starting pitching. He does have a good sweeper or sweeping curve. I suppose he doesn't use it enough. It doesn't look like, but I mean, sitting 93 with the fastball and using it almost 50% of the time, not my favorite. And then Grant Castillo, he's peaked at 69 overall. So, I mean, he was up for what? He played in 2 games, had 7 at bats, and had 3 hits. So they can have him. Whatever. Does not affect me much. Luis Ariz for Chase Dolander? Abso-fucking-lutely not. I hate Luis Ariz. Geraldo Perdomo. Okay. Going to Boston for Brian Rodriguez, who's 20, so I'm pretty sure he got drafted in this timeline. Michael Arroyo, who's be potential 24-year-old, and Brooks Brannon. Interesting stuff. I'm gonna decline this because unless I can counter it, I don't want him. I don't think there's a lot I do want. Quite honestly, it would be starting pitching, and I really don't see anything that intriguing except for that guy, and he's locked. So, I mean, they did just draft this guy, Howard Grimes, and he's got a really good fastball and a really good slider. Nah, I'm good. Any really good relievers you got? Not looking like it. Closer, no. We have a good catcher. Don't really need anything. I don't want him. Now, if we did Dolander for like Vientos, I would consider it. The only problem is where does Mark Vientos play? Because obviously, he can't play third base. That's where Juan Valenzuela is. He could play first base, but that's where Spencer Jones is. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on all that. I'm going to decline that. We had another trade in. Oh, it's the Louis Varland trade. That went through. Okay. Cool beans. Well, Framber does not want to sign here. See you later. And Cole Reagans is still here. So we'll throw Cole Reagans on the board. We'll throw Jose Soriano. How old is he? 30? Until he's 34. We'll just see what that does. He was good last year, so let's see if maybe that'll happen. And I see. Okay, so Shane McClanahan. We gotta have a discourse about old Shane here. Shane McClanahan. He's not bad, right? He's an 89 overall. He should be really fucking good. I want to check Noah Cameron's potential. I know this is unethical ball, but it's an 82, so he's stuck there. But that's fine. I'd rather have him be an 82 and be sub 4 or around 4 ERA than go up to 90 and suck ass like somebody else over here. Now he did not end up being bad, but I mean 13 quality starts and 33 games. I just don't know. That's not. His FIP was 372. I'll give Shane McClanahan one more year, but he is on a short leash because I'm not putting up with any bullshit. I'm just not. He got fucking shelled in the playoffs after we backed his startups to give him rest, and he got fucking demolished in the postseason. So that doesn't make me feel great, but he is on the trade block. If somebody offers me something that I like, I will pull the trigger. But I mean, that's the playoff stat line right there. But or unless something happens here where one of these guys picks us and locks us in. Noah Cameron has arbitration. 5 years for $19.5 million. Sign me up. I'm also going to offer you arbitration for 4.9. Louis Varland needs arbitration. He wants $5 million a year as our probably lead reliever. Yeah. Also going to offer him arbitration too, though, but only 2.26 mil. We'll see what happens. Good shit. Ryan Walker on the move for Hector Rodriguez, 25-year-old prospect. Undrafted. I don't know of him. He may be real. He's a really good defender. That's nice. He's going to New York. See, I don't need an outfielder. Jake Mangum looks really good. How did he hit fucking 22 homers last year? With mid power. What? Now, granted, he is a good hitter. Hit around 300, 337 OP or OBP, slugged 508. Is he going to do that again? I mean, his slugging was 100 points. I would be steroid testing the fuck out of this guy. But basically him, Pittsburgh's number 11 prospect, a really good defensive shortstop in Cameron Cawley. Am I going to trade Chase Dollander and Landon Mack for him? No, I'm not, because I don't want Mangum. I'll go to this. Logan Webb signs with the Phillies. Wow, unexpected. Byron Buxton got $41 million at 35. Okay. Is there anybody else here? Bubba Chandler would be cool, but guess what? He is untouchable. Connor Griffin, untouchable. Jared Jones, now we'd be talking. Quite honestly. Was he good last year? He was pretty good last year. We're just trading for a whole new starting rotation. You think they'd go for that? You think they'd go for... I would take a lesser prospect. Oh, they got Ryan Sloan from the Mariners? Interesting. I have his card in... I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Josh Nixon or something. Garcia. Tim Tawa has B potential. What? Oh, it went up. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. The fucking potential in this game makes so much sense. Cameron Cawley. Where is he at? You know, and they take Jake Cousins off her hands. I would do this trade for Jared Jones instead. And I'll offer that. I'll counter your counter. I'll take Cameron Cawley off your hands. We got some shortstops that I can go trade then. He's 26, I think. But that gets rid of Chase Dollander, Landon Mack, and Jake Cousins. And I think we're going to sign Jose Soriano. Who is... I can't even fucking look. He's on the phone with us right now. He's an 83 overall. 4 years, $18 million for Jose Soriano. Done deal. Now if we get Jared Jones, we're really cooking. Ronald Acuna Jr. signs with the Cubs. 9-year, 303. Damn, he got paid. Today's the day to offer free agents. Yeah, let's see. Cole Reagan's, a lot of people talking to him. He kind of wants to sign here. Nobody wants to sign Tanner Huck. We signed Jose Soriano. And traded for Noah Cameron. And we might be trading Chase Dolander and Landon Knack for Jared Jones. Brandon Williamson comes up, and maybe that's our 1, 2, 3, 4. Jared Jones is 5, and Williamson's our long reliever, even though we do have Bobby Miller, who did a phenomenal job in that role last year. Lucas Shoemaker actually could be our long reliever. He was really good in AA last year. We're going to try him at AAA. I think his potential's 78. Yeah, so he's got a little room to grow. He could be our Calzado. Even though Calzado was like a middle reliever. Shout out Will Vest, by the way. Bestie, reliever of the year last year. Fucking beast. Had such a good year last year. This team's starting to come together. If we can get the starting pitching in line, I think we'll be okay. They're still debating on this trade, so we'll see. I wouldn't mind it. I'd actually be quite okay with it. George Kirby signs a 7-year, almost $200 million deal with the Cubs. Big trade. Whoa, there's a lot of shit going on here. The Blue Jays are nuking it. Alejandro Kirk is the main piece for the number 43 prospect, Juan Gomez. And Jose Siri, who is 33. Interesting. And they don't want to proceed with this trade. So I may go try and put it back in and sweeten the deal a little bit. I know Jared Jones is quite a bit better. But you're getting 2 starting pitching players. One's not really a prospect anymore. He's 27, but still. With a lot of team control, you get Landon Knack, who was really good last year when he got up to the bigs, after being really good in the minors. And Jake Cousins, who has not been bad. If I was Pittsburgh, I probably would have taken this trade. But I'll go try and remake it and sweeten the deal a little bit. So, is it going to be an overpay? Yeah, probably. But it's Jared Jones for Chase Dolander, Landon Knack, Jake Cousins. They wanted that shortstop. I would even take a lesser... I would even take this guy, Phil Ross. Even better defender. He's 65, 2 years younger. And center field. What do we have in center field? Surely we've got somebody. Jay Savina, who had a really good year last year. Maybe. We'll see if they'll do that. I really, really like the idea of getting Jared Jones. I think that's a big thing. We got to make sure our 40-man's set. It doesn't fucking matter. There's nobody. Now or never. Well, Cole Reagans would be here for a while. So he's 31. He's a beast. He did not have a good year last year. We still believe in Cole Reagans. 7 years, 32, almost 33 million. Just to max out the motivation. We lost 5% because we weren't the first team to offer him, because I didn't just throw him in there from the first week like an idiot. Because I was going to wait and see if teams would not offer him to clear the qualifying offer thing. And he signed back with the Royals anyways. 7 years, $8 million less dollars than what we offered. But that's fine. I mean, I understand. I'm disappointed, but I still understand. That would have been a big one. Instead, it's a big one for the Royals. There's a lot of interesting teams here. Framber Valdez was 7% or some shit. That's fine. We don't need him. Gunnar Henderson's still here. Crazy. I'm trying really hard to get that other trade done. So then we have 3 really good starters. I would take, I don't know about $22 million. Seems like a lot for Bailey Ober. But if he gets back to like this, he's out of the bullpen here. He started here. You know, just because he's 33 though. I don't know. I don't think he's the move. Ryan Weathers could be. How was he last year? 412 and then a 321 and then a 4 and then a... Hey, you know what? Let's try Ryan Weathers possibly. And did I just see Edward Cabrera? I did see Edward Cabrera. He was not good last year. He has not been good either. That's disappointing. Was Braxton Garrett good last year? I don't know. He was in the minors. Oh, Braxton Garrett may not have played last year at all. Not in the minors, nothing. Chris Paddock didn't play at all last year. Just got left in the free agency. I think we'll try for Houck. 1 year, 15, 14.5. He's not talking to anybody. We'll just let it go another week. Get that interest boosted up. Looks like we signed a couple people. Waiting to hear Louis Varland sign. Josh Hader's back to Milwaukee. Kind of neat. Reviewed the offer. Ultimately chose not to move forward with it at this time. Dolander, Knack, Cousins, and Avina. We really don't have anything. Gunnar Henderson, massive deal with the freaking Mariners of all teams. That's random. Drew Rasmussen. We talked about him. He wasn't much better. He was really good. Why? This game sucks sometimes. Tanner Bybee, Gavin Williams. Gavin Williams was not good. Almost a 5 ERA. Bybee probably halfway decent last year. He was not good the year before. I wouldn't trade a whole lot to get Tanner Bybee. Shit. What am I thinking here? Well, I don't want that. Jesus Christ. Just want to see starting pitching. Shane Baz, not good. Or he was good last year, but wasn't good the year before, I think. No, he was. Is he just on Baltimore now? When the fuck did that happen? I don't remember. Brian Bayo was not great last year. He was better than he was the 2 previous years. My God, he was also in the bullpen. Interesting. Ryan Pepio's here. Was he good? Yeah, kinda. Do we try and trade for Ryan Pepio instead of Jared Jones? What do the Rays want? They want prospects. which we really don't have. They have Mackenzie. Oh, that's right. They signed Mackenzie Gore. And they traded for Camilo Duvall. That's funny. No, he's been here. I thought they just traded for him. Maybe I saw him on the trade or on the rumors thing. We have 1, 2, 3. Huh. Left field, we don't have much prospect-wise either than Derek Almquist. I could be persuaded into trading Winston Lucero. We just don't have any good center field prospects other than Felipe Calderon, but Felipe Calderon's not going anywhere. What's Pepio in his last year of arbitration, so we'd have to re-sign him. We're spending a lot on starting pitching this offseason for a reason. They don't want... And we don't have anything at first base other than Luis Rodriguez, but Luis Rodriguez is not getting traded, so... Prospects young MLB. 27's not young MLB anymore, I don't think. I think it's probably 24 to 26. And then obviously prospects are 18 to 24. I don't think we have the firepower. We've been good drafting, but we just don't have much. Like I'd be better off going to try and trade for Jones again. See, they want relief pitching, third base, and right field. Sean Burke's numbers are not good. But if we get a year like this, or even a year like this, anything besides this, honestly, we'd be okay. I don't think Shane Smith was much better. Or he was much better. See, I've been looking at too many people. But what would it take to get Sean Burke? It would probably take trading Winston Lucero. We don't have any young relief pitchers, but I mean the White Sox were bad last year. Noah Schultz. We can try one more thing with the Pirates. I'll try one more time. And if it does not work, I will give up. So they want closer, catcher, and center field. Well, buddy, do I have a deal for you? Sean Pedroza. Jake Cousins. We'll do Knack and Dolander again. They don't want starting pitching, and they're probably going to yell at me and be like, oh, look at what we want. But... Or we could give up Gabby Ruiz instead of Jake Cousins. We'll try that. See if they go for that. And if they don't, it just is what it is. Sean Burke, they want relievers. Prospects young, MLB. Leahy. Interesting. 2 years of ARB. What do the Cardinals want? Third base, left field, right field. We don't have that other than him and him. We'll just try that. That's not gonna work, but got some stuff going on over here. Not sure if it's positive stuff, but it's stuff. Do they need a first baseman? No, they signed fucking Spencer Torkelson. Those bastards. We don't have anything at third base that's worth a shit because these two aren't getting traded. And Keeber Rodriguez is the same as Max Schumann, so Yeah, we're not going to do that. This is a lot to give up. Gabriel Ruiz has been terrible. Dolander and Knack make up for how low the potential is for Pedroza. And yeah, so I know it's a big overpay, but it's, Jared Jones is a big improvement. And if we end up getting Kyle Leahy, we'll just trade Clark Schmidt. So, oh, okay. Well, those two weak ass relievers, and then all this shit. I mean, really, we didn't lose anything of consequence. Dolander's been horrible. Knack was good, but Jared Jones is going to be better. Gabriel Ruiz is whatever. Sean Pedroza, he's just not going to make it. He's roadblocked now. We got a better catcher last year. Leahy and for Lucero and Almquist is fucking highway robbery. I don't care if he's going to stay at a whatever, but... And I'll go see if we can pick up some, C potential. That's crazy. I know that's a shit ton, but, Pedroza, we might not even see Pedroza in this thing. So now we have McClanahan, Jones, Soriano, Noah Cameron, Kyle Leahy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Schmidt can be traded. Williamson or Shoemaker's our long reliever. That's quite the rotation, and it's much improved from what it was last year. And none of them are that old. So now we go find somebody on the trade block that's not this guy because he's got a potential. I don't really want a top prospect, but I would like Emil De Los Santos, even though he's a third baseman, and he would be roadblocked all to hell. But guess what? They roadblocked Jace Young all to hell and never called him up, and yeah, we know that story. Wouldn't trade him either, those fuckers. What about a 21-year-old center fielder who is very fast with B potential? What do you guys want? First base? Oh, too easy. Jake Berger and a shortstop. What about Will Wilson? Brooks Lee's probably the better option, but I mean, yeah. No, the fuck he's not. I just... What game, what crack are you on? Is it because I renewed them? Well, Brooks Lee's not renewable. But he's on the third year of his fucking deal. Give me a fucking break. We don't have shit at third base. Other than Cutter Coffee. So I can go sign another... I can't believe it won't let me trade either of those two. What about... No, not Trevor Larnach. First base, third base, shortstop. For a center fielder prospect that we kind of don't need. About Jay Savina. We'll see what that does. He's not a top 100 prospect. He is he's the number 6 Brewers prospect. Kevin Ostrander. He can strike out a lefty. Damn. Can't get righties out, though. That's kind of a problem when you're a right-handed reliever. Zach Pop. I don't want to trade for a top prospect. Is the thing. Matt Vierling's here. What about a right fielder that we can just move to left field? A 20-year-old right fielder. Relief pitchers, first base, second base. Well, I don't have anything at first base that I can trade, or second base that I can trade. What about Levi Gabriel? Wow, he's a really good hitter. That's somebody that I would actually want to try to get to the big leagues somewhat soon. Closer, first and second base. Never mind. We'll just see if this goes through, and then Paget will just move to left field if we get him. Leahy got offered arbitration. Jared Jones also got offered arbitration. He wants $21 million a year for 5 years. Yeah. Yeah, we could probably do that. About 20 mil. Would that, or, yeah, what about just flat 20 mil a year? Would that hurt your feelings? I don't know. Kyle Leahy also wants 5 years. What about 2 years at 16? At 15 and a half. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if this trade goes through. Well, we don't need either of these guys now. So our starting five is now much improved. I don't think we need anything, do we? I mean, we signed 180 overall. We traded for 2. I mean, we've just made some solid moves. Oh, we probably should get a backup catcher. That's probably something that should happen. Is there anybody kind of on the younger side? Adrian Del Castillo is 29. Sure. And not a top 100 free agent, but a closer. Emilio Pagan, he's like 90. Same with Jose Leclerc. We kind of just need somebody. So, yeah, let's see if our trade goes through anytime soon. The Brewers are taking their sweet ass time. And it looks like everybody signed. Adrian Del Castillo wants to sign. Do 4 years, $2.5 million. What do you mean? Why, what? A competitive tax? Brother, we're not even like in the negative yet. They decided to hold off at this time. That's totally fine, I think. I mean, we could just try again. Jake Berger, Freddie Freeman, just fuck their budget. And a shortstop. I can't believe it won't let me trade Brooks Lee. That is so frustrating. Or Will Wilson. Like, neither of them can be traded. It is a load of bullshit. What the fuck? That's not right. The game is broken. See, I'm not trading Pat Hamby. Pat Hamby probably just a bench guy. Oh. We'll see. I've learned persistence pays off. If you just keep offering the trade enough times, it'll go through eventually. Adrian Del Castillo said not quite yet. Go to the lottery. That's right, we made the playoffs, so we're going to go from picking second in back-to-back years to picking 20th. It's quite the turn. And the Angels, Giants, Guardians, the White Sox drop one spot, Nats go up two, Cardinals down two, Diamondbacks down one. They're down bad. All right, cool. Well, all I did was I put in Casey Elliott, who was a dude we signed in free agency, and now we got rid of Freddie Freeman, sadly. Adrian Del Castillo, 4 years, 2.6 mil. For a backup catcher for a while. Brewers just signed Gavin Sheets and then traded for Jake Berger. Okay. Quite the deal there. So we have been busy. Running. We did not tender Ryan Harbin. We didn't participate in the Rule 5 draft, I don't think. So we re-signed Kyle Leahy to 2 years, 31 mil. Re-signed Jared Jones, 5 years, 100 mil. Louis Varland, 5 years, 25.5 mil. And that is after trading for Kyle Leahy and Jared Jones. We gave up pretty much all prospects. Chase Dolander's bitch ass is gone. So is Landon Knack. I'm sure Chase Dolander is going to be good in real life. But my God, he is frustrating in this game. Noah Cameron, Brian Hoeing. Jose Soriano is our only free agency signing. We renewed all those contracts. Yeah, it's been a busy offseason. I know I've been live for almost an hour. The offseason takes forever when I have to make decisions. We got Noah Cameron for just straight up for Jesus Sanchez. And, well, damn, somebody out there is getting after it. You can't hear it on my stream, but we got Louis Varland. We traded Johnny Aldridge, who is I think, top 100 prospect, but he's gonna get roadblocked because we have like 5 other people ahead of him, and he only had B potential. And Grant Castillo, who was on the 40-man roster. So yeah, we've really only signed one. Well, it's about to be 2 people because I'm going to sign Adrian Del Castillo. I don't think we need a bench bat. I don't think. We have Jahmai Jones, Ezekiel Duran. Oh, Juan Valenzuela is probably going to be our cleanup hitter this year. What's this? Right field. Oh, yeah, we're bringing up Portillo and it's so hard to remember their names. Portillo and Calderon. So maybe we'll go scoop up a bench hitter. Alex Call, maybe? Lefty specialist. Yeah, he went down by 1, but try and get him. I think Adolis Garcia's here. We could try and trade him again. He wasn't bad last year or the year before when we traded him, funnily enough. Akil Badu. Brian De La Cruz is here. Was it Brian De La Cruz that was with Jesus Sanchez? Yeah, it was. Brian De La Cruz and Jesus Sanchez were supposed to be the next 1-2 for the Marlins, and then just never happened. Really funny. I think I'm gonna do it. Anthony Volpe is a bench replacement. We're getting a catcher. Volpe can't play any other positions, though, is a problem. Could sign Zach McKinstry, Silver Slugger winner. World Series MVP in 2026. Was that with the Tigers? It was. We'll sign former World Series MVP Zach McKinstry. That'll be our 2 bench pickups. If we get them, we might not get them. Adrian Del Castillo's our backup catcher. It is Rule 5 draft time. G1 Bay. See, we're not terrible. So I really don't think we need a Rule 5 pickup. Charlie Condon's still here. Yeah, well, maybe Alexis Diaz. Been out of the bigs for a while, and he was really bad the last time he was there. Yeah, I'm good. I don't see any relievers that I really like in there. So, we'll just keep it pushing. The Jays are picking up a lot of people. They're bad. Yeah, I want to exit it. Edwin Diaz, no thanks. Hey, look at this. Both these guys want to sign 2 years, 8.5 for Alex Call. Good enough for me. McKinstry, how old are you? 33. We'll give you 3 years. Back up everything. Along with Ezekiel Duran. Or Duran. Are you window shopping or serious about buying? What the fuck? Zach? Why are you being a dick? Alex Call says the same exact thing, even though that's what you want. Crazy. Ryan Nelson, not interested. 6.7 million. Guess what, buddy? That's what we're offering you. 6.83. Alex Call. Gonna be a dick. 8.25. 3/4, whatever. Not a penny more. We need to try and trade Clark Schmidt, too. October isn't ready for us. Let's show them while we mean business. Yeah, I'm so glad you wanted that extra $250K, douchebag. Clark Schmidt. Anybody needs starting pitching. Anybody wants starting pitching, I should say. The Twins. The Twins want starting pitching. They have Josh Young now. And Kyle Bradish. Interesting. And Kyle, that's right. They have MVP Kyle Stowers. Boy, that would be a fucking huge trade, wouldn't it? I just kind of want a prospect of some sort. Not a catching prospect. We already have one of those. Some second base depth wouldn't be hateful. They really don't have that. Third base they don't have. They have a top 100 prospect shortstop. They have Brian Acuna, who's a really good defender. Really good little player. No thanks. Man, they don't have a whole lot in their farm system. Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that. They don't have a whole lot in their farm system. Prospects. The Rangers want starting pitching. Kumar Rocker's up to an 81. Was he in the bigs last year? He was, and he was not bad. That's unfortunate because I tried to trade for Kumar Rocker, and they said no, those dirty bitches. Hey, look at that. Renel Blanco's here. How'd you get here? Probably traded him there. The second time. That's too funny. They got a lot of catching. Not a lot of second base, though. I would trade for this guy. Looks like he's a decent hitter. With B potential. I don't know if it's going to go through, but they want starting pitching. So, him and... I don't want to trade Luis De La Cruz because we just drafted him. We don't have a lot at catcher either because we traded Pedroza. And we don't have a lot at second base. And they want second baseman, so I'm not gonna do that to them actually. Reliever, closer, shortstop. Reliever, first base, left field. Starting pitching. And they have a little minor league second baseman here that wouldn't be too bad. Not really anything at third base. Trying to trade a top 100 prospect again. I don't understand why. And they're trying to trade a top 100 prospect. God dang. Number 3 prospect in the Cubs organization. Yeah, we want him gone. I'll do this. To, double A players for Clark Schmidt. He's old. I just want to kind of get him gone. Don't care. I'm pretty much done with everything free agency wise and stuff. Well, fine. Fuck you then, Zach. I just won't sign you because you're really starting to piss me off. Braxton Garrett, no, we don't need starting pitching. How about 1 year? We'll do $7 million, and you can get off my ass about it. I'm not doing anything else. I'm done. You decline that one, I'm just not gonna sign you. So, yeah, you fucking douchebag. Looked into some counter offer. Decided to hold off at this time. Okay, you guys are dumb. These guys are not bad, but they're not good. And you want starting pitching. Edwin Diaz goes to the Mariners. So I think we're kind of running out of teams to make a move with here. The Reds don't need starting pitching. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, damn. They don't need Clark Schmidt. They kind of do need a fifth starter. Be like, here. And then, damn, they've got some really good closing prospects. Not going to do that. I thought about it, but I'm not going to do it. Mainly because I don't think they'll do it. They don't have jack and or shit in their infield either. The Cubs already kind of snubbed me for 2 guys that are on the trade block. Or I could just try it again and maybe throw something else in there. That guy's not on the trade block. What about Angel Mateo? And I'll give you Jake Cousins too, because we got Louis Varland to replace him. I think it's going to be Wiggins, Beeks, Brito, Hoeing, Varland, and Vesti to close it. We'll see what they do with that. They'll probably say no, and I'll be mad, but Framber Valdez signs with the Rangers. All right, well, I don't know what to do with Clark Schmidt because I don't want him on my team anymore. And nobody wants to make a deal. Damn, Tampa's got 2 good closing prospects too. I really don't know what to do. What do we do, chat? My guy, Sam Antonacci. Big Sam Antonacci fan. Just because of Diamond Dynasty. Do I try it again? I don't need him anymore. I'm looking for an outfield prospect that is like see potential. Not seeing one. Maybe I'll just. They signed Colton Cowser. Damn. Joe Adele, Colton Cowser, and Riley Green. Talk about fucking strikeouts. Jesus Christ. That is a terrible outfield. I mean, I just don't. See, I don't want to trap Jace Young again. We just signed Zach McKinstry, too. They have no closing prospects. I'll just take this dude. Possibly. We'll see what happens. Tigers are probably going to be like, no, we're good. Looked into some counter offers. Decided to hold off at this time. My fucking God. It's a buyer's market. There's an abundance of closing pitchers. I fucking wonder why. Let's see. Tampa wants relievers. They don't want any starters. Oh, this is not Tampa. This would be the Yankees. What would the Rays say about this trade? Probably no, but, you know. I just want Clark Schmidt gone at this point. Oh, never mind. They accepted it for a closer. Don't even really know. Oh, he looks fine. His changeup is terrible. Maybe quit using it, but I mean, we get a good closing prospect, so that helps, I suppose. Justin Steele back to the Cubs, I believe. Off the top of my head. Oh, damn, big trade. In-division trade, which I know is not a big deal in baseball. I just try to avoid it because the teams in my division are already really good for the most part. Lon Valencia, Steven Nam, and Ryan Weiss for Brent Rooker. Big time trade. Another big trade. Shane Baz on the move for Lucas Urseg and Brian Simpson. So the O's have blown it up. Bobby Miller's getting paid $840,000. Zach Neto's on the move to the Twins. Damn. And it's spring training time, so nobody pending. We will check that at the end of spring training. The lineups. Oh, we didn't put our dogs on the 40-man. Whoops. Felipe Calderon, add to the 40-man, and BJ Portillo. Welcome to the bigs, boys. Would probably help if I actually called you up, but and I'm gonna wait to put Laz and Koufax on the 40-man. We're gonna see how the season goes. If the season's going really well and like Ozzy's playing really good, I'm gonna hold off. But if it's going not very good and it looks like a change needs to be made, that's when that's when we'll start making changes. But I'm not. Oh, Jesus. I'm not changing shit until it starts to get bad. So, and I hate to say it, but Jahmai Jones is going to be out of the lineup against lefties. That's the whole reason we had him. It's disappointing. It's a little sad, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And that's why we have Spencer Jones playing first now. Jordan Walker is much better against lefties than he even is against righties. So Yeah, that's just that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, Tyler Stevenson, you can hit down here. Abrams, you there. We'll just have the same lineup against both sides. Pitching rotation, Louis Varland is not in the pitching rotation. What the fuck? Brody Hopkins is not in the starting rotation. Clanahan's our one. Soriano is going to be our two. Cameron our three. Leahy, and then Jared Jones. Duh. I was trying to remember who our other one was. Brandon Williamson is a long reliever. Louis Varland is not a long reliever. Yeah. So Bestie and Shoemaker. Varland is going in for Brody Hopkins, who has been bad. And then yeah, that's gonna be some form of our bullpen is here in this mess. I'm excited for Bestie. Jesus Christ, reliever of the year a year ago. Let's see how that goes. He's also up for a contract extension. He wants $5 million a year. I'll fucking pay that every day of the week, dog. Jordan Walker wants $12.7 million. I don't really want to pay that right at the moment. Jake Cousins is trash. Can I just sign him through his arbitration? I would. Yeah, I'm good with this. 33.8 for Spencer Jones for 4 years. I'll wait before I re-sign Bobby Miller. I mean, Spencer Jones had a really good year last year. Like, let's look at this realistically here. That's Jake Cousins. That is not what I was looking to do. Spencer Jones, he's a 75 overall, right? But he just got moved to first base where he knows how to play. It's just his position now. He played 138 games last year and he hit 25 homers and he hit 261 and slugged 470. If he keeps improving, which he should, because now his potential's an 80. Honestly, the overall thing kind of sucks because he was a 77 overall, but his hitting stats didn't change. Like, he just plays first base now. If his hitting stats continue to go up and he gets back to an 80 overall or gets up to a 77 overall, he's going to be better. So his numbers should go up. Felipe Calderon's going to be making his first start. And he's just a pure contact hitter. We're going to see how he does at the bottom of the lineup for now. But, I really can't complain. I think the team's in a good spot. Bingo. Over 500 in spring training. Let's look at it. McClanahan was nails. If he's going to pitch like that this season, we're going to be hard to beat. Especially because Jared Jones was not good. Soriano wasn't great. Noah Cameron was good. Leahy was dog shit. But Miller was good. Shoemaker was pretty okay. I mean, the 4 ERA is good. For a rookie is good. 161 whip's not ideal. Brandon Williamson was really good out of the pen. Jackson Wiggins got destroyed again. Hoeing, Brito was okay. Beeks was not great. Cousins was god-awful. Varland was really good. Vest was not great, but he is the reliever of the year for a reason last year. Jalen Beeks, Jake Cousins, if one of those guys got sent down, it would not hurt my feelings. They both have options. Cousins has to get passed through waivers, and Beeks obviously would have to get passed through waivers, but Wiggins wouldn't. And Wiggins going down is fine. Shoemaker's going to go down. Louis Varland's got, a play. We'll figure it out, obviously. Lineup-wise, Ozzie hit 256 with 3 homers. Luis Robert hit 259 with 4 homers and 11 RBIs. CJ Abrams hit 300 with 16 RBIs. Juan Valenzuela hit 188, but he hit 5 nukes in the spring training. Spencer Jones hit 6 home runs in spring training. Jordan Walker only hit 3, but he, that's fine. Felipe Calderon actually hit 2 home runs, and BJ Portillo hit 5 home runs. And Tyler Stevenson hit 319. Del Castillo hit 227. We need a backup catcher, so I don't care. Jahmai Jones hit 280. Alex Call was awful. Zach McKinstry was bad. Trevor Larnach was good. Brett Harris was 8 for 16 with 3 home runs. Jesus. Keeber Rodriguez was here. Brooks Lee hit pretty well. Justin Henry Malloy hit pretty well. So I'm pretty excited. If we can take that into the regular season, that'll be fun. Transactions pending. Cody Clemens on waivers. That does nothing for me. We don't need a backup first baseman. Ronel Blanco got placed on waivers. I'm not gonna do it, but it would be so funny to snatch him up and then fucking trade him again. Let's see who made the team. I'm interested. Felipe Calderon made the team. Brooks Lee made the team. So they sent down BJ Portillo. Why? He had a good spring this fucking game. I wish it would just let me make the decisions. Jahmai Jones got sent down too. That's heartbreaking stuff. I hate to do it, but Trevor Larnach might have to pass waivers. Tough. I wish, like how Madden has you cut players before the season, I would rather have Jahmai Jones on the team than Alex Call. Alex Call was terrible. Jahmai Jones was so good in the, not free agency, but whatever it's called. Brooks Lee, I don't think, has any options left. No, he does have an option left. Well, guess what, Brooks Lee? You're going back down to AAA. Josh Alez, you're starting at AA. You might go play, like, first base or something. Brett Harris is getting passed through waivers. I want Luis Rodriguez to start the year at AA. I want Eric Koufax to start the year at AAA. I wish one of these two would actually become a decent defender, so I could put them literally anywhere other than just second base. That is my one gripe about those two. Is they can't play defense. Training, obviously we got to go set all these to this because I think it's the best. And I'm not gonna discriminate against who's who here. They're all gonna do it. They're all gonna be happy about it. Because I don't give a fuck. You're in AAA to start the year. That's good. Oh. Yeah, fielding drills is probably best for Victor Cedeno. He kind of needs to learn that shit. Luis Rodriguez, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Josh Alez. What do we do with Josh Alez? I mean, he's a fine defender. Maybe weight room. I don't care. I want you to do that. Pat Hamby, hitting coach sessions, batting cages. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Just hammer what he's already good at. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Well, we pick like 20th. I don't want that. I want this because I'm going to have to fix all this. You're going to play third base. You're going to play second base. Jay Hen's going to play left field. That's not Jay Hen. That's Jay Hen. Brooks Lee. Nope, that's not correct. But probably going to go sign a first baseman. Then Alez to play third base, Victor Cedeno to catch wherever it's at. That's left field. That's second base. He can play there. I think that leaves center field here. So, yeah, we've got fixing to do of the lineups. This is why I wish I had the ability to record this as YouTube videos and do it, but I don't, so we got to live with it. I think Victor Cedeno is going to hit nukes. I hope Luis Rodriguez is going to hit 300. I hope. He's got a ways to go. I think once he gets to like 65, 70, probably 65, we'll end up moving him up, actually. Josh Alez, his durability is awful. My God. Victor Cedeno has good durability, but bad discipline. What did we have him do for training? No, I think it's got to be hitting coach sessions, because I need that shit to get up. And then we just need to keep drafting well. I know I have a gold sponsorship in here. Might as well. Fuck. There we go. We're going to have to be good drafting, like super good drafting now. And yeah. Luis de la Cruz. I don't really know if you're ready for prime time, but we're going to find out. We may have some better suited, Jesus Christ. We may have some better suited starters. Brian Valdez was so good, but if we have like some people in single A that are ready, we'll just move Hayden Brooks to triple A and then go from there. Hey, Lucas Shoemaker made the team. Brandon Williamson did not. He's not out of options yet. Brandon Williamson's one we could see in the bigs, honestly. So Shoemaker, Miller, Hoeing, Brito, Vest, Cousins, Varland. Well, Vest is going to close. Varland's going to be our setup man. That means who? Wiggins and Beeks both got sent down. I can't argue with that, but I think we're going to need one of those two. Jalen Beeks regressing? Or has he just been a 69 this whole time? I think he's regressing. He's like 35, yeah. George Campos, Brandon Williamson. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got somebody in single A who is ready to be called up. I just can't think of who it is. Joseph Cox. Yeah, we will call him up. Gustavo Reina is not ready. Vincent Cho is far from ready. But Joseph Cox looks pretty ready to go. 2028 third rounder. I think that means we just drafted him, so he'll go up to double A. Brooks will go up to triple A. And we might need to send a hitter down from the majors. I'm sorry, but Alex Call is not starting. Neither is Trevor Larnach. We are starting the revolution of young hitters. Okay, Felipe Calderon's not playing shortstop. Who the fuck is our starting shortstop? It's CJ Abrams. CJ Abrams is DHing. Why? What the fuck is going on? Calderon is playing right. Alex Call is not playing left. Okay. There. That should be fixed now. Ozzy leading off. Juan Valenzuela is hitting cleanup. There we go. That actually... I kind of fuck with that. Or we could move CJ Abrams down and... Calderon's going to hit second. And then Jordan Walker is going to hit seventh like that. So, yeah, the team's kind of a mess right now, but hold on a second and it'll all be fixed. There we go. That's good. That's fixed. Eric Koufax is not playing left field. Jay Savina can play left field. Oh, that fixed itself. Okay, well, yeah. And we need a first baseman. Floyd Padgett's going down to Double-A because, oh my God, I don't know what's going on. And then we need a first baseman at Triple-A, so, which we'll have momentarily with Brett Harris, but we could also go sign a first baseman. That's just a wee little laddie, like Lee Moreno. Sure. Okay, now we've got a first baseman that can go play Triple-A too. And we probably should sign a backup catcher for Double-A. Yep. Okay. All right. Jiminy Christmas, I think we're finally set. We have 14 pitchers at Double-A, or Triple-A. 13. And that should fix that problem. 12, 13, yeah. I think we're carrying one too many hitters, but it's fine. It's fine. Not seeing any scouts to replace what we currently have. There's no, like, super expensive scouts, so at least we didn't lose one. And I will double check the pitching rotation because I was going to say I just called somebody up. And then we'll fix this pitching rotation because I just sent somebody up here. Okay, I think we're ready to rock and roll. I would like to find a spot for Jackson Wiggins. Jalen Beeks probably cooked. Oh, thank you. I need to fix these last lineups. Oh my God. Okay. I think we're done. I think we're done fucking with stuff. No, I lied. We're not. Oh, we need a second baseman. Somebody play second base. Cutter Coffee can't play left field. Josh Wakefield can. Okay. Floyd Padgett, big speed guy, and we'll just put him down in the 9-hole at Double-A. It does not matter. All right, let's start the season. We start off against the Blue Jays, and Trey is savage. And we pick up the dub. Shane McClanahan, 7 strong innings. Only gave up 2 runs. Good deal. Minimum number of position players. Okay. Well, so much for that. Are people still passing through waivers? Will you fucking get through waivers already? My God. What was... Oh, it must have been the MLB roster. That makes sense. No, I need free agents, and I just need to sign... Roster is currently full. Of course. Because we can't pass the people through the fucking waivers fast enough. There we go. We should be okay now. Well, we're 2-0 to start the year. Doing a lot of winning. The starting rotation is better. That's good. Where do we pick at? We pick at 20, 58, 72, 97. Okay. Well, we're not going to waste our time looking at people we can't have, so we will position play. No, pitchers. And this might be a big pitcher draft, I think. Hopefully there's some good ones. We'll look at Rob Item. He's not going to make it there, but we're going to start international. I said we did a lot of winning, and then we started immediately losing. That's cool. He has not moved. We didn't find any Western outfielders. I would kind of like to find a first round pick and then start scouting back end draft picks, but Item didn't move. We found 3 discovery players. Two of them are really good. 3 of them are really good. Jesus. What is that? Central, and they were all left fielders, so should be easy to find them again. Damn, all right, we're on it now. We're 9-1 in our last 10, and we're still second in the division to start the year. Found 1 outfielder, another left fielder. Okay, let's move to the Central. Caden Levy. Pretty good. Pretty good. (24-15). We're cruising right along. Oh, we found a really good second baseman. A couple of them. Start scouting that guy. Man, lost 4 in a row. But we are now tied 9 games back of the Dodgers, but we're tied with the Padres for second in the division. Okay, so moving right along. Not worth a shit. We lost all the games to the Dodgers. Our offense just can't get going against the Dodgers, man. I don't know what it is. Knowing my luck, we probably face like Shohei every game or something. Kyan Tyson. Okay. You can probably play like first base or something for us if you're tall. Are we at the end of? We're at the end of May, so we'll start June and then check the stats. I think we just split a yeah we got swept by them by the week literally the week before, and then we came back and had a fucking barn burner. Shane McClanahan, wow, good thing I didn't trade you. Yeah, McClanahan went 2/3 of an inning, and we had to go to the bullpen. Everybody that came out of the bullpen except for Louis Varland got hammered. Vest just got left in there to die at the end of the game. I don't know why. We were tied. Yeah, okay. Well, I like where this is going so far. We keep discovering infield prospects. I think we're about to have a fucking field day drafting people. Bunch of discovery talent. And we know how much I like to find discovery players, so those other guys we must have found must have been second baseman. Oh, that's top 100 prospects. That's why I can't fucking find them. Ramon Amaros. Let's take a look at the stats. Let's see how we're doing. Ozzy's hitting 286 from the leadoff spot. What's his on-base percentage? 333. So it's not as good as it has been. He's striking out quite a bit, but, I mean, he's doing Ozzy things. Felipe Calderon's hitting 252 with 5 homers. I'm hoping with 9 steals, so 738 OPS. I mean, he's got his on-base percentage is almost 100 points higher than his batting average. That is insane stuff to start the season. Spencer Jones is molly-whopping that bitch. And by that bitch, I mean the ball. 849 OPS for Spencer Jones, 10 homers, hitting 272, 35 RBIs. More of that, please. Oh, do we have an MVP in our midst? Juan Valenzuela, 316, 1,000 OPS, 20 homers, 50 RBIs. Yeah, that boy good. Luis Robert, he's regressed a little bit. He's not having a terrible season. 255 with a 773. 4 homers, 24 RBIs. I mean, it's tough. You're hitting behind one of the best hitters in baseball right now. CJ Abrams is taking full advantage, though. He's hitting 287 with 15 homers. I mean, Jordan Walker says he's cold. 256, 14 homers. Yes, please. More of that. Tyler Stevenson, pretty cold. 247 with 4 homers. And holy shit, BJ Portillo, 308 with 8 homers. Oh, man. Laz is hitting 260 with 10 homers. Koufax is hitting 278. Or no, excuse me. Koufax is hitting 260. Laz is hitting 278 with 3 homers. Koufax with the power search this year. Somebody might want to see if he's juicing. Anybody else here that I'm really curious about? Will Wilson's playing well. Brooks Lee's playing well. Jahan is doing good. Jahmai Jones is on the bench hitting 328. He should be in the bigs, I'm not going to lie. We'll switch him out for Caber Rodriguez. Lionel Gordon, who we picked up a little while ago, he's just chilling in AAA on the bench. But he's hitting 351 off said bench and 57 at-bats. Looks like outside of Josh Lucas, he's been our go-to guy off the bench. Oh, Brett Harris is having a good year, too. In Double-A, Luis Rodriguez hitting 300, basically, with four homers. Pat Hamby's hitting 227. I wonder if he's capped at 70. I can't remember, but I'm guessing by his progression that he is. Which sucks, because I was planning on Pat Hamby being our bench infielder for a while. Josh Alez is doing big things in Double A. He's gonna have to take his time because he's not Juan Valenzuela. So Juan Valenzuela, basically a generational 19-year-old prospect with 99 potential and 82 overall out of the draft. Ilez being a 72 with a 93 potential, he's going to have to take his time coming up through the ranks, and that's okay. Victor Cedeno has 5 homers. The contact numbers aren't looking great. I want to see him get better defensively. Floyd Padgett, we just traded for, has gone up in overall. He's doing the thing, though. He's hitting 278, 815 OPS. Golly, brother. That's why we traded for you. Terrence Gunter has been subliminal in Double A. 286 ERA, a 102 whip. Bobby Britton hasn't been as good. Has not been as good. And he is the number 7 prospect in baseball. Getting outpitched by the number 24 prospect in baseball. Not a good look. Luis De La Cruz, maybe he should have used a year in Double A. I'm not sure, but he's been up here. He's been pitching. Joseph Cox, same deal. He's been 171 whip, not great. The 341 ERA is better. And Brian Valdez is getting hammered this year. That's fine. Shane McClanahan has a 126 whip and a 365 ERA. He is 8-1 to start the year. Jared Jones is 4-1 to start the year with a 117 whip and a 355 ERA. Kyle Leahy is a 303 ERA and a 113 whip. He's 5-3 somehow. Jose Soriano. This is why. How much are we paying him? This is why I didn't want to pay him a lot of money, and he's regressing. Is it just because he's getting knocked around a little bit? I don't know. But a 138 whip's not bad. It's pretty much in line with what he's been doing, right? Yeah, it's in line. I wasn't expecting the 120 whip. I was expecting like the 135-ish. 138, 392 ERA. Not terrible. I can live with that. Noah Cameron has been good at the back end with the 124 whip. Also regressing for some reason. But a 388 ERA with a 124 whip, he is replicating what he did last year, and that's really all I want. So, couldn't be happier. Lucas Shoemaker's getting hit around a little bit. I'm thinking Brandon Williamson. I think Brandon Williamson is going to be the move. Brandon Williamson for Shoemaker, just to swap those two out. Let Shoemaker get his footing back a little bit. Bobby Miller's been really bad. Damn. Like, damn. His FIP is almost 6. So maybe Bobby Miller is the one we send down and we just keep Shoemaker up there. He's kind of he's the long relief guy. If somebody gets shelled, that's who we're going to. Hoeing has not been great. The ERA is not great. The whip is pretty good. Brito, the whip is not great, but the ERA is pretty good. Jake Cousins, I'm done with him. Vest has been getting hammered. What the hell? My goat, what happened in 1 year? A 148 whip. Dog. Get your shit together, Will Vest. Come on. I don't want to make Varland the closer, but... so Jake Cousins is getting DFA'd. I don't know for who yet. That is a problem we need to fix. Brody Hopkins has been really good. Jackson Wiggins has not been very good. Jalen Beeks hasn't been very good. Do we go out and trade for a reliever? I don't know. But I do know this, that George Campos has been pretty good in AAA. Williamson is getting the call. Bobby Miller's going down. And Jake Cousins is getting DFA'd. Do we try Brody Hopkins? Ooh, boy. I think we do. I think we try Brody Hopkins. Because he's been good, and it's hard to argue sometimes, because sometimes that shit just works. And we'll just release him. Tried to trade him, couldn't trade him. And that's what the result is. Not depth chart. I want the MLB trade block, and I want relief pitchers. Jose Budo, he's he's only 31. He's not that old. Ben Kasparius is in AAA, and he's with the Dodgers. Brant Herter has not been good. Gordon Graceffo has not been good. Blake Nakamura. What's his potential? C. So he's going to regress. Or stay the same. Cedric Baum. He's progressing. I wonder if his is a little higher. We could try and trade for him. I don't see Ben Joyce anywhere, and usually that's somebody I would go for is Ben Joyce. But I'm gonna try and trade for this guy. Left fielders, right fielders, and shortstops. Kind of thin at left field, unless they're just gonna take Trevor Larnach for him straight up. Which wouldn't be the worst case scenario. And I'm going to see if he's still on the Angels. If I don't see Ben Joyce. Where's the player search at? Is it gone? Huh. Well, that makes this interesting now. Wow. San Fran's got a really good reliever. Joe Jimenez has been really good. Yeah, our bullpen is an issue. Our defense, we have the worst defense in the league. Is anybody super duper bad? The Jays are bad. The Guardians are pretty bad. And the Angels are pretty bad. I would just like to know where Ben Joyce is. Ben Joyce is kind of the guy I've got stuck in my mind. But we can go see what the Blue Jays have in the bullpen. They have a really good young reliever that's 69 overall. He's in AAA right now. Maybe, what do they want? Prospects? Second, third, and right. Well, I'm not giving up a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I'd give up, like, Cutter Coffee. And Miguel Briseño for a top prospect reliever, but that's about it. And I set my scouting already, so... Oh, don't have a valid rotation at AAA. I forgot I've done so much stuff. I forgot what I did. We'll just slide Bobby Miller in there. Don't want to mess up anybody else's day on the bump. Yeah. Yeah. This is all fine. This is all good. This is all working to plan. They don't want Cutter Coffee or Miguel Briseño. Was kind of hoping would go through, but Cardinals have claimed Jake Cousins. This offer does not align with our organizational plan. Fuck. You said you wanted a left fielder. I tried to trade you a left fielder that's major league ready. I don't see any relievers. Taylor Schweitzer? Not been bad. I need a reliever is the problem, not a starter. 3 international pitchers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we can scout international pitchers, and we'll try and do some East. James Shin is looking like the best player in the draft right now. He's another second baseman. Does not look good defensively. Fuck. Look at James Lyons. Oh, Cody Bellinger on the move. I did not see that coming. Steele Hall. Yankees look for their next great shortstop still. They trade Cody Bellinger to try and get him. And Trevor Larnach. See, this is a bad deal, and I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Because Shane McClanahan has been, he's starting to slip off a little bit, but I'm going to take him off the trade block, actually. For now. Trevor Larnach's going to stay on there. But we kind of need to make a move to figure something out. Because why are we not scouting people correctly? I'm going to try and find a catcher. Any discovery players? Can I search by team ranking? I can. Man, we need relief help. We're starting to get close to the deadline. That's probably when we'll make our move. But we can't fall too far out of the race. We're only 3 games above 500 at the moment. Jed Girard, really good defender. We really don't need another outfielder, but down the board we do, because we're going to need some help when it comes to we need to be better later in the draft, is what it boils down to. I think we've got enough discovery players that we should be okay. Alfredo Anaya. I don't want to spend my time scouting him at the moment, but we do need a shortstop. He's 18. That's going to take 2 weeks to scout him. That sucks, but that is what it is. We have 3 weeks left. We keep just kind of playing 500 ball. We're in trouble. Okay. He does not look like that good of a defender. I'm not going to finish scouting him. We didn't discover any first basemen. We discovered 2 second basemen. Shin does not look that good defensively either, but just might be what we have to do. Keon Tyson could be a first baseman. Maybe. Johnny Teague. I'll scout you. And you're 20, so it'll only take a week. Joseph Cox had a rough month. Sucks to be him, I guess. Another big trade. The Tampa Bay Rays get Andres Munoz and Hunter Goodman for Dondre Lintner, who we looked at possibly drafting 2026. I remember the name. I'm pretty sure we thought about drafting him. Ben Williamson, Anderson Brito. Tigers must be bad. We're 2 games back. The Giants are still horrible. The Cardinals are horrible. The A's are bad. The Tigers are 13 games back. And the Blue Jays and the Orioles and the Yankees. So we desperately need to find bullpen help, because I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's what our issue is. Our rotations ERAs have ballooned for some fucking odd-ass reason. Except for Kyle Leahy, who's pitching like a Cy Young candidate right now. I can't complain about these last two. Soriano, I was hoping would be better. He is regressing like a motherfucker right now. Why? Noah Cameron's just kind of hanging out. Lucas Shoemaker. Brandon Williamson's been really good. So guess what, buddy? Get in there, son. Soriano's getting moved to the pen to be with Shoemaker. Hoeing, Brito, Hopkins. It's not been the answer. Bestie has been bad at the end of games. How many saves blown does he have now? 3 of them. He had 3 all of last season. He had 53 saves. Make it make sense. You can't, because it doesn't make sense. Larry Dunn has been really good. Is he on the 40-man? No. Is he about to be? Possibly. That might be our one fix. Laz is having a rough season for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. He's not hitting righties is probably the answer. And for some reason, Eric Koufax is not hitting righties either. So maybe we'll swap those two. Is that going to fix anything? Probably not, no. But is it worth a shot? Yeah, sometimes that weird shit works. 339 to a 324, 679 to an 831. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Ian Lasnewski, but those two probably still are getting September call-ups. Olez has been good. That's helpful. Victor Cedeno, he's not going to hit for contact, but he's got some thump. And I just hope he's getting better at defense, honestly. Looks like he is, so that's all I can ask for. Floyd Padgett's been hitting the baseball well. Don't have an answer why. The pitching rotation here has been pretty outstanding. Terrence Gunter must be giving up homers because he's not walking or giving up hits. He's only given up 7 homers. I don't know. Bobby Britton is bringing his stuff back down. Luis De La Cruz is bringing his stuff down. Joseph Cox. Yeah, never mind. I shouldn't have said sucks to suck, but yeah, I don't know. Here's to hoping Brandon Williamson being in the rotation helps as opposed to him being in the bullpen. Hoeing, Brito, and Hopkins all are just done. I don't have a replacement for them yet. I don't even have an idea on how to replace them yet. So, Larry Dunn, getting added to the 40-man. He's probably going to get called up. Varland and Vest, the killer Vs, other than Vest, who has not been very good this year. Jose Quevedo, maybe? I really don't know what to think. I think you're supposed to be in Double A. We'll put you there. Just to swap them out. I just don't know. We've signed so many bullshit relievers just to fill out the roster that I don't know what to believe at the moment. Sounds dumb, but that's what it is. MLB trade block. Austin Riley's on the trade block. Tigers have kind of been fire sailing. Sam Henches. He's 32. Brusdar Gratterall is getting hammered in Miami right now. Golly. Maybe Henches. What's he got? 2 years left. Starting pitching prospect. About George Campos. Not that he's bad. Actually been really good. I just don't think Campos is going to get any better. Shoemaker's at his potential. I don't see Campos as being much higher. Maybe we'll do this. And do we have another one? I mean, I think I'm going to find somebody better than Vincent Cho, but he has A potential, so I don't want to do that. I don't have many relievers with better potential than that. Or starters. At first base, we don't have anything worth a damn. Oliver worth a damn at second base is good. Maybe Cutter Coffee. We'll see what they say. That's probably not happening, but you never know. Shit gets weird. Maybe Jose Budo. Closer, second and first. No, not gonna happen. We just need relievers. Joel Pyomps. Closer, right field, left field. Give up 2 right fielders for Pyomps, maybe. Joey Wentz has been really good in the bullpen. Yeah, he has. Maybe instead of that trade, we'll make it Joey Wentz instead of Joel Pyomps. We'll wait a couple days and see what happens. Offer does not align. You said you needed right fielders, homie. I don't know what to say about that. And okay, Lucas Shoemaker for Sam Henches and Cutter Coffee. So we at least get one pen arm. Would like to try and get Lucas Urseg is already back on the trade block. You just traded for him. I can trade for him. Miguel Briseño. We're kind of dumping all of our right field talent at the moment. Pat, you don't need shortstop, but Pat Hamby maybe. see what they say about that. I doubt that one. That one is gonna be hard to believe if it actually goes through. Um, yeah. So now we have Sam Henches to go along with all of our relievers, which I would think helps. There's no telling if it actually helps. Brody Hopkins has to fucking go. He has been awful every time we've tried him in the big leagues. I don't think Jackson Wiggins is much better. Maybe we give Wiggins another try. I just don't know at this point. Enoli Paredes. Put a claim in on him because he's a reliever and he's not in our bullpen. Whew, not that guy. Yeah, I'm just at a loss. Brody Hopkins, we have to get rid of like now. I was hoping he was out of shit so we could just not do that, but back to the top here. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll see how this goes. I'm assuming not well, but Yard Goats don't have two valid lineups. Okay. We probably... How many players do we have? 91? Probably cut some relievers out that are not worth a shit to... Nope, not edit player. Nope, don't want to cut Bobby Miller on accident, even though he has not been good. Just to make some room for some position players, because we're kind of running thin there. And now is the time to sign them before they start super regressing, even though they've already regressed quite a bit at this point. Left field is the big one. Aaron Jordan instead of Aaron Judge. Shortstop would be a good one to snag up a couple. Tom Weinstein is one. Colin Scott's going to be another. And I think the roster's about, the roster's about full. So yeah, we had to do some stuff and trade some people and stuff. I'm kind of disappointed about Pat Hamby. Kind of disappointed about our bullpen. I was really excited. Spent a lot of money on starting pitching. It looked really good to start. Now we're only one game over 500. Before I fucking accidentally exit out. Jesus Christ, man. I'm going nuts right now. It's hard. It's hard to get through these quick with how many decisions have to be made. Oh, we have won. We claimed Enoli Paredes. And Oh my God. Okay, well, go to the trade hub, stop everything. We got Lucas Urseg for next to nothing. He hasn't been bad. He's blown 6 saves, which is stressful. But we don't have to put him in a rotation where he has to close games out. Brito and Hoeing, we can do something with. We can send them both down. Hopefully they find their stuff in AAA. Brody Hopkins is just getting DFA'd. I'm done. I'm done with his shit. He sucks. And all right, now let's organize bullpens. Take Vest out of the best. He's been so good, but Louis Varland, I feel like, has been on a much better level. Oh, he's blown 7 saves. I don't know if I want him closing games either. We'll just do that. Let's just leave. We'll leave Will Vest there. It's fine. But Urseg's a big pickup. I don't know how old he is. He's 33, and he's got no years left on his deal. But, you know, we got to make some changes. Things aren't working out exactly the way we want them to right now. Hopefully Brito or Hoeing can find it again in AAA, or somebody just emerges, which would also be cool. And we didn't have to trade too terribly much to make it happen. Oh my God. What are the odds of that? Like, that's such a random one secondary position to have. Yeah. We're going to add Laz and Koufax to the 40-man. They're at least going to make an appearance at the end of the year once it comes time. Luis Rodriguez is about ready to be called up to AAA. How about we just do it before the break? Probably ruins his AA campaign of making the All-Star game. And Josh Alez is not quite ready. No, he's definitely ready. I don't know if he is or not. 247 with 5 homers. 11 steals, by the way, is crazy. He's performing rather similarly to Caber Rodriguez, so we'll just leave it alone. Zach McKinstry is not playing that good, so we're gonna call up Brooks Lee, I think. Brooks Lee or Will Wilson? Brooks Lee is 2 years younger. Will Wilson's hitting better. What the fuck's the difference? Brooks Lee has a 761. To 786. I mean, Will Wilson's just having the better season, honestly. But we'll call Brooks Lee up because he's the higher overall. Because that is exactly what makes sense. And we're just going to DFA Zach McKinstry and outright him to AAA and call it good. And then go fix the lineups again because I know that shit is broken. We'll make Will Wilson play shortstop, and then we'll just DH Brett Harris, I suppose. And then Lee Moreno can play first base. Yep. I'm pretty satisfied with everything that's going on. Victor Cedeno just is home run or strikeout. 69 strikeouts. Nice. Okay. Well, I think everything's fixed. Anybody else pending? We can snag a reliever. This dude with C potential? He's wow, they burnt his shit up. He's 27 and they burnt all of his 3.99 ERA is not bad. I don't want to claim him though because I don't want him in the bigs. I would like for him to be in the minors. Okay, let's see what our revamped bullpen looks like now. We'll go to the draft. I'm so confused on what to do right now. I want scouted. We'll go position by position. He opted out. Man, this guy's a really good fielder. But, like, and he's a really good contact hitter, too. I know we already have one of those. But, I mean, everybody needs a leadoff hitter. That might be our potential. I don't know. It's going to be tough to pass up on the other guys. But, like, Shin, really good. Plays second base is the only problem. But his arm could be better. If his arm and fielding are better than Laz and Koufax, he will play shortstop. Like, I will just move him to shortstop. Kind of the same thing here with Amaros. He just might be a shortstop. Trying to think. That's a big mover right there. God dang. That's a big mover right there. God dang. Injured. Okay. We're going to take some shots on some pitchers. We're at 20. I'm hoping James Shin gets to us. If he doesn't, it's no big deal. He's a discovery guy. We have other options. Might be a pretty good left fielder prospect there for the Giants that we're going to have to deal with. I'm going to try and get through the rest of the season. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this team to win. Okay, James Shin is there. Levy is there. Jay Gerard is here. His potential is just not as good. Levy is just a straight dog hitting. 90 potential. Shin has a potential of up to 93. I think we go Shin, and then we don't have a pick until the true second round. I thought we got a PPI thing because Juan Valenzuela won the fucking thing. Whatever. We'll just take James Shin. Caden Levy is gone by this point. I wonder where he went. Rob Idom went 36. Caden Levy went 55. Okay. Not a big deal. Jarrett Foss looks a lot like him, just with worse potential. Potential. About some of my starting pitching here. No good secondaries right off the bat. 69% scouted. Looks like he could be pretty good. With pretty good potential. 93. When's our next pick? 72. So Jed Gerard. I like our options. I kind of want to go with Foss here just to be safe for some more outfield depth, but Eddie Guerrero. No fucking way. I have to, bro. I have to. I don't know if anybody from the Discord's watching, but I'm putting this shit in Discord. That's your plug. If you have not joined the Discord, join it. That's too funny. All right. Yep. We're moving on. Eddie Guerrero. Is that even the pitcher I wanted it to? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. 100% a great pickup there. As long as he just don't get a 80-game suspension, if you catch my drift here. Jarrett Foss is still there. My starting pitchers are all still here. Sammy Castro looks a lot like a reliever. Damn. Javier Quiros looks really good at allowing no hits against righties. I think Foss is the pick here. Amados makes a good case too, actually. Patty Romero does too. We'll go Foss here. Competitive balance pick. Oh, everybody's gone. All the Discovery guys are gone. There goes Jed Gerard. Where'd that second baseman go? Amaros goes at 91 to the Mets. Keon Tyson goes to the Tigers. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Romero was like the one guy I didn't fucking want out of that bunch. He's not as good defensively as I wanted, so that's fine. And, oh, sweet. Quiros is the only pitcher left, and that's the one I wanted, so looks like he's going to have good stuff as he develops. And we have to make one more pick, so I guess we'll just go with Nino Spanos. Fuck you, Spanos. Shout out U-Tree. Let's take a shot on some high potential here. Is it just Sean Winston? Sean Winston just might be the guy. there's not a whole lot of people left. Well, there's a lot of relievers left, but my track record with relievers is not good, so we'll draft Sean Winston. If he sucks, oh well. If he's good, good for us. More or less. And, oh, we have somebody in the home run derby. Okay. Oh, it's Juan Valenzuela. Okay, well, Shohei's on pace to hit 80 homers again.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle, only 4 will advance. In the first round, the contestants will have 3 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. The semifinal and championship rounds last just 2 minutes. If a contestant hits a home run over 425 feet during bonus time, they will earn an additional out. Whoever hits the most home runs will advance to the next round. Until what? Let's get right to it.
Shohei's got 500 career homers.
Home Run Derby.
Sounds about right.
Al Batting. It's out of here. Into the upper deck.
450 for the first swing from Juan Valenzuela. How about 2 of them at 450? So nice when you don't have to move the PCI.
That's a home run. His 5th in the round. 2 minutes remaining. It's out of here.
Oh, Juan Valenzuela's going nuclear. That one almost hit the plane.
Into the second deck. That one's out of here and into the second deck. That is now 5 in a row. Just 1 minute remaining. See you later.
Plus bonus time for Juan Valenzuela. I was out in front of that one. .462. He's pimping these bitches. Yeah, I should go play some Diamond Dynasty. I'm on fire right now. I mean, I'm perfecting a lot of these. Like, you still gotta time it. Obviously, I don't have to move the PCI a whole lot. Did I get out? No, I was fucking smoked, though. It's out of energy. I can't call a timeout. Flip that one into right center. It's gone. That's a line out to the second baseman. I don't know if he got enough. No. 16. I don't know if that'll be enough to move on. It was. We faced Cal Raleigh in the first round. I'm sure that's going to go well. We don't have all of our energy either. Yanking 2 foul to start is not ideal. Well, not hitting the first one out and then yanking the second one foul is not ideal. I don't know how far that one was, but...
That one is gone. His 3rd consecutive home run. No question about that one.
Perfect.
No doubt about that one. That's 3 in a row now.
Perfect. Where's that one going? Upper deck? Oh my.
30 seconds left. 5 straight home run. 6 consecutive home runs.
He is hammering the baseball right now. I love that. That should be gone.
Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row.
I don't know whose stance this is, but it's great. The timing is really nice. I don't know if that's got the legs. Oh yeah, it does. Why am I questioning it?
Goodbye. That one's up to the second left.
That should be 425. That should get me another out. Yeah.
That one is gone.
Out front. Didn't stay fair. And we're going to waste that last out anyways.
That ends the round.
Well, Cal Raleigh is probably going to knock us out. And he didn't. We go into the finals, boys. Valenzuela versus Ben Rice.
Up first in this head-to-head matchup, number 32, Juan Valenzuela.
That's a liner. Is that going to get out? Nope. Off the wall. Is that one going to get out? Yep, 430.
Off the batter's side.
That's another perfect 456.
Into the second deck. His third in a row.
Oh, pieced. Valenzuela. Dead center. Way up there. 463.
That is now 5 in a row.
Punishing the baseball.
6 consecutive home runs.
That might have enough. No, not quite.
Seconds left. It's out of here. Into the upper deck. Goodbye. That one's up to the second left. His third consecutive home run. The bonus round has begun. Another home run.
Oh, my pitching coach is trying to sabotage me. I don't know why.
Goodbye. Look out upper deck.
That one did not sound very good, but it's got just enough. Right over the 372 sign. We're putting up big numbers. Ben Rice only had to hit 5 last round, so he's probably got plenty of energy.
5 straight home runs.
Trying to stretch our legs here a little bit.
Consecutive home runs.
Oh, Valenzuela.
7 in a row now.
He's going crazy.
Keep it going, fans. That's now 8 in a row.
I don't think that's got enough. No. Stop sabotaging me. You fucking dirty bastard.
And no time remaining. That will do it. He ends the round with an incredible 17 home runs. And he will have to wait.
Oh, there's
to
one
see if that
not
is
gone.
it. And now, the challenger in this championship round from
That's
the New York
crushed.
Yankees, number 22, Ben Rice.
That's disgustingly homered. Disgustingly homered. Disgustingly hit.
It's out of here. Way up into the upper
his pitching coach isn't sabotaging him. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's like perfect.
That's a monster home run. Goodbye. That one's up to the second left.
He's just sneaking these out of here. He's going to beat us.
Into the visitor's bullpen. That one out of
He's got to hit 7 with 4 outs. That's perfect.
It's gone. Home run.
He's got 4 outs.
A hat trick. 3 in a row.
Stay foul. Yes.
No question about that one. Out in
We're going to lose in the finals.
50. Home run.
Or we're going to go to a swing off. One of the two. No, we're done. We're cooked.
That's 3 in a row now.
Fuck Ben Rice. That motherfucker. That son of a bitch. Whatever, dude. Let's see who is our all-star. Nobody from our pitching staff because they have fallen apart. Lucas Urseg is here. Spencer Torkelson's an all-star. Juan Valenzuela is an all-star. I should have known. He's hitting .325 with 33 homers and 77 RBIs. And that's probably it. Yeah, that's it. So, might as well. I don't want to find out how much. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I don't want to find out how much worse your potential is gonna get, but Eddie Guerrero signs. He's the first one to sign. Hopefully, he didn't lie about his age or steal our money. Another big trade. Austin Riley on the move for Melvin Loftus, who is the number 6 prospect in all of baseball. So the Braves are just fucking tanking, really. I mean, that's what it is. James Shin has signed. Jarrett Foss has signed. Patrick Romero still declining our offer. Quiros, he signed. He's going to have B potential. Nino Spanos is not going to sign. Maybe we just don't sign him at all. I'm just kidding. He's a pitcher with C potential. It's not that bad. And we've lost 2 straight games. Luis Heel on the move with Orlando Arcia and Yariel Rodriguez for Alan Bench, AJ Ewing, and Joander Suarez. We have lost 2 to the Stros, and we are below 500 for the first time in a while. So that's cool. Patrick Romero signs. Nino Spanos signs. And Sean Winston declines our offer. I don't want to play. I want to fucking win some goddamn games. Brandon Williamson might be the most clutch pitcher we have on our roster because whenever we need a win, Brandon Williamson provides. And Sean Winston has signed. He might have 99 potential. He probably doesn't, but he probably has pretty good potential. And we can sim all the way to here. We'll stop here. We've won a bunch in a row. I don't know. Jackson Wiggins hasn't been great. Soriano's been getting better. Inoli Paredes, Louis Varland, Sam Henches have been putting in work. Urseg and Will Vest seems to be getting back to normal. So, yeah, we're just kind of in a spot where we don't have a lot of... We need to sign more relievers. And maybe that'll be a focus in the offseason. Juan Valenzuela is officially the best player on the roster. Ozzy's hitting .244 with 17 homers. Spencer Jones has hit 14 homers. Luis Rodriguez is at AA, learning, progressing. Koufax is hitting 265 with 14 homers. I just need another year out of him. Laz is down to 237. Really? Alez is playing really well. He's got the arm strength and the fielding. Maybe Josh Alez plays shortstop. CJ Abrams isn't playing bad. Brooks Lee off the bench, not great. Portillo's hitting 309 with 14 homers and 41 RBIs. Felipe Calderon's hitting 242 with 8 homers. Jordan Walker's hitting 258 with 19 homers. League. Oh, player search is right there. I'm a fucking idiot. So both Portillo and Calderon are on the PPI list, which is good for us. Just a question of, is either one of them actually going to win Rookie of the Year? They're both in line, actually. Portillo probably will. So we should have an extra draft pick next year. Maybe we swap Calderon and Portillo. It's worth a shot. I mean, the worst that happens is we stay not winning games, but Valenzuela has 37 homers. If he beats Shohei for the MVP, I will be rather impressed. Let's look at the trade hub. Let's see if there's anybody out there that we really want to go get. Schwellenbach? No. Lodolo? No. Zach Neto? No. Brian Bayo? Damn. That 3.79 ERA looks good. Gavin Williams, I think we had a chance to get in free agency. He's just in AAA. But I'm not trading with the Dodgers. So yeah, they paid him $20 million to play in AAA. We could have paid him $20 million to be one of our starters in the bigs. Kyle Stowers. What's up, Boss King? Welcome, brother. I'm doing good. My head actually kind of hurts. I'm trying to power through this, and I've had to do a lot of thinking, but we're doing good. You just got back from work. How was your day? Oh, man. Kyle Stowers hits 310, 923 OPS. He's an 84. What do the Twins want? Closer, starter, first base. I'm not really moved by Bobby Britton. But he has a potential, and that's hard to pass up. And it also begs the question of where he play. Because we don't really have room for him right now anywhere. Unless he replaced Jordan Walker, but Jordan Walker's played fine. And I don't feel like throwing Luis Robert in the trade. Spencer Jones just keeps improving. Luis Robert's losing a little bit of power. Adrian Del Castillo off the bench. My God. Let's try platooning those two. Alex Call's been good off the bench. Larnick's still here. Can't get rid of him for some reason. We don't have any room for Kyle Stowers. That would be a huge trade to make for a former MVP. Granillo. Yeah, C potential. I wonder if it's high C. I wish they did like pluses and stuff, but been with Washington for a while. This is his best year by a lot. He's been closing games for them. What do the Washington Nationals want? First base, third base, second base. The three positions where I don't have shit to trade. And I don't think they'll take a shortstop instead of a second baseman. Fuck it. Let's just. Jake Cousins is on the trade block. Where's he at now? St. Louis. Oh, that's right. St. Louis picked him up. Yep, still getting shelled. Starting pitching, first base, shortstop. I don't really have a starting pitcher to trade him unless they want Bobby Miller, who's been disgusting in AAA. It's been so bad. I don't want to trade Rainier or Cho. We just drafted them. Britton's been bad. Hayden Brooks has been okay. And George Campos has been good. Unless they just do Bobby Miller for him straight up, I don't see that happening. Oh, they'll take a shortstop too, I guess. I think we have a shortstop we could trade. It'd be Brooks Lee, if anybody. We'll see what they think. Maybe we'll throw Trevor Larnach in there as a... Here you go. Throw a prospect in there. Maybe that'll help. If they don't take the trade, they don't take the trade, but I'm excited to see our draft class. I hope it's pretty decent. Today is the trade deadline. Still waiting to hear back from Milwaukee. Milwaukee takes us up on our offer. So we have the 98th ranked top prospect that is a reliever. You guys are fucking idiots. Bobby Miller, who's been so bad. Why does AAA stats say 359? Did it not just say 859? Am I tripping? Whatever. I don't give a shit. Bobby Miller's been bad. Brooks Lee, it's just our bench bat. And Raylan Ramos, who we picked up out of free agency, I think. Really? Staples is busy? I did fleece him. I am happy about that. Because this dude should be nasty. And he's already in AAA, so, like, we need relief help in a big way. Noelvi Marte for Ryan Walker, Harrison Bader, and Ronnie Henriquez. The Yankees got fleeced. What the fuck? And the Braves again. Dude, what is the Braves deal? Spencer Schwellenbach, Joey Wiemer, Alicia Hernandez, Alexis Diaz for Juan Gallegos, Chris Cousins. They got 2 top 100 prospects. You know, the Braves might have won this trade. I take back what I said. Today is the deadline to sign draft picks. We've already signed them all. I am going to see if I can re-sign Lucas Urseg for a little bit. 4 years, 28 mil. That does not sound awful, actually. Do 2 years, 9 mil, actually. Jordan Walker still wants 12.7 for 5 years. I don't feel like it right now. Didn't I just trade Trevor Larnach? Was Larnach not in that trade? Enoli Paredes. Has he been? Yeah, he's been steady. Down to a 68, though. I don't love that. Will Benson's pending. Will Benson has not been bad. Yeah, didn't we just... Oh, no, we traded Raylan Ramos instead of Trevor Larnach. That's a lot to give up for a reliever, but when he's going to be one of the best relievers in baseball in a couple of years and Bobby Miller's been shit, that's a pretty fleecy trade if you ask me. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Well, Eddie Guerrero we missed on. Jarrett Foss we missed on. Patrick Romero's good. Quiros, Spanos, and then Sean Winston has 91 potential, but he's a 46. So I liked the potential of Quiros' stuff. 77's not bad, but I was hoping for like 85, 83 maybe. 83 to 85 range, but 87 potential for James Shinn's pretty good. He's our second baseman. Again, Patrick Romero doesn't play defense, so we missed out on a couple of guys. The Mets got one of them, I know. Damn, the Giants got a good left fielder. We didn't. I mean, there wasn't much we could do. Elmo Rex, what a fucking name, and he's got good defense. Yeah, we didn't really miss out on a whole lot with Amados. Rob Idom had 81 potential. Yeah, I don't... Oh my god, the Braves. I don't hate our draft. It could have been better. Rick Gerard was good. I think I looked at him. I think that's a name I remember. But yeah, I mean, odds are we may miss the playoffs. I don't know. Like, we're such a streaky team. Let's see if there was any generational... I thought that said 87, and I was like, what the fuck? 75 with 87 potential. Interesting. He's 19. Oh, he's 21. 75 and then a 71. Okay, so no generational talents. Not that I was worried about getting any of them. Let's see how this month goes. We just need to win as many games as possible. Losing a couple there to San Diego hurts. We're 72 and 64. Like, we're 2.5 games back of the fucking wild card, bro. Oh, boy. For the 2029 season. We're in 2029, right? Yeah. So we're 2.5 games back. I don't know what to fix. McClanahan was so good to start the year, and he's been so shit since. Jared Jones has not been good. I was hoping for better. Leahy's been incredible. Noah Cameron's been about what I expected. Maybe a little worse, if anything. I was hoping for like a lower 4 ERA, but, you know, whatever. Brandon Williamson's been good. Soriano has not been good. We paid him a lot of money to come here. He's probably gone in the offseason. The bullpen's been better. Vest, 5 blown saves after only 3, saving 53 games last year. The bullpen needs work. Jackson Wiggins has been better than I thought he would be. He's better than he was last year. Not as good as he was 2 years ago. Yep. Oh, I don't know why you're supposed to not be there. Brito's kind of finding it. Jalen Beeks has been good. Ken Bartlett has been excellent. And I think the 23-year-old drafted in 2026 is going to get his contract bought out. And he is going to be one of our call-ups. Along with Laz and Koufax. Ozzy Albies not playing the best, not playing the worst. Only a 302 on base percentage. Juan Valenzuela is incredible. Oh man, it's a good and a bad time to be a fan of the Grizzlies right now. I don't know what to do. I wish one of them would not be so bad defensively so we could actually put him at shortstop or something. I mean, Jordan Walker's been pretty good. I don't know what to do. I don't want to take Ozzy out of the lineup. 24 homers again. His slug is down. His obviously his OPS is going to be down because everything's down, his average and everything. But he's not like regressing any really. Maybe a change is needed. But is it going to be Lasnewski? Or is it going to be Koufax? Because we can't play both of them right now. 77 versus 63. It's going to be Koufax. A lot of lefties in the lineup. Probably should have been Lasnewski, but whatever. I hate to sit Ozzy Albies, but he's just not getting it done quite enough. And we just need to pray to God we win like half the games this month. Or we're going to miss the playoffs again. And we'll start with the offseason again tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow. It's Friday. Got a bunch of stuff I need to do tomorrow. And the fiance only works half a day. So probably no stream tomorrow. So we can get some stuff done. Considering we just closed on a house, which is terrifying to think about. But at the same time, it is quite incredible. Yeah, that's fine. Les is having a really good year. He probably should be in AAA right now. Maybe to give him a little more run, I will do that. No, I agree. He's been good. Like, I really can't complain about Ozzy because he has played well. You know what I'm actually going to do? Josh Alez is 5'10". Look at the defense. Look at the arm strength. The accuracy is kind of iffy, but we need a shortstop, and Josh Alez is a shortstop. Ugh. I don't know what that meant. I said auto fix something. Oops. But he's also going to get called up to AAA. There. And that fixes our shortstop issue. He actually went up to a 77 from a 76. So, that's good. That's good news. We need somebody to play third base. Anybody? Bueller? No, like literally anybody. Jesus. Mark Shepard, I guess, will play third. It's not on his player card, but we will survive. And then Will Wilson's currently playing shortstop, but Caber Rodriguez is going to swap him. So Luis Rodriguez has not had a bad year. Why? I don't understand why everybody hits left-handed pitching but can't hit fucking right-handed pitching. That is the one thing that's driving me nuts right now. And we're still 2 games back of Oh, my win streak. Oh, my win streak. Holy shit. AAA misses the playoffs. Yard Goats, after winning the AA playoffs a year ago, miss it. We have gone crazy. We went, I don't even know what we just went this month. We've lost 1, 2, 3 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We are 17-3 and gonna make the playoffs. What a run. What the fuck happened? Give my man Juan Valenzuela the MVP. Eric Koufax comes in and slots right into the leadoff spot, hitting 258 with a 333 on base percentage, which, no offense to Ozzy. Ozzy was great. His average is up to 255 now off the bench. Laz off the bench has been okay. Adrian Del Castillo is hitting 299, but we're not going to talk about that. Juan Valenzuela has almost 50 homers. I'm paying him this offseason. I don't give a shit. BJ Portillo, what the hell? What the actual fuck? I'm sorry, I was unfamiliar with your game, I suppose. 336 with 25 homers. Oh my god. Hitting in the 2-hole. I feel like he just had 8 home runs. What the fuck is happening? I'd like to see his recent stretch of games. He has 4 home runs in the last 10. Wow. All right. Well, I didn't see that coming. That's incredible. Well, good deal. That's awesome. Let's take a look at the standings. We're 5 games up in the wild card now. I think we're good. 89 and 67. Gonna make the playoffs. Unless we shit the bed versus the... I thought we played the Cubs. We go 93 and 69, made the postseason, and we play the Cubs in the first round. Yeah, I'd like to stop simulating. I forgot to go look at the numbers in AA. We lose 5 games in September. That's pretty good. BJ Portillo is your rookie of the year. Valenzuela got passed up by Soto for the MVP. Shohei hits 60 homers. The fucking dude is nuts. But Juan Valenzuela just put the league on notice. He goes from an 87 to a 95. He is one of the best hitters in the league. 48 homers, 121 RBIs. Shohei wins the Cy Young too. Fucking cheater. Portillo finishes second in the batting title race to Will Smith, who hits 345. Granillo has 43 saves and a 207 ERA. Portillo finishes first. Calderon finishes second. I mean, I did not expect BJ Portillo to have a season like that. That's insane. I mean, we gotta look at the league leaders, please. BJ Portillo, second best average in the MLB, by the way. Jacob Marcy and Owen Casey are crushing it down in Miami. They're not good, but maybe try and get Marcy or somebody instead of. Can I just see the NL? Ellie De La Cruz, second in at-bats, led the league in doubles for Ellie. Max Clark leads the league in triples, playing in the cavernous, what is it? What is it now? It used to be, is it Oracle Park now? Juan Valenzuela tied for third in the NL with home runs with 48 with Soto and James Wood. And tied for third in the league. Brent Rooker ended up with 48. Vinny Pasquantino. I wonder how hard it'd be to trade for Vinny P. Even though Spencer Jones has been really good, Vinny Pasquantino would be another level of good. So they sent down Koufax, I think, was the starting second baseman. Yeah, Koufax started 682 OPS. But we won so many games. It's hard not to put him back. I mean, I understand. It was 18 games. He almost had as many hits as he had games played in. He hit 233, had an OPS of 682. He was perfect stealing bases. He had not so good fielding percentage that we're not going to talk about. He sold 2 bags. Ozzy was good. Ozzy picked it up at the end of the season. He went from a 247 batting average to a 262. He hit 429 in his last 10 games. I think we just go back to starting Ozzy. He is cooking. I'm going to move this random guy to third base to try and even out our... Try and fix our little issue there. I guess we'll put Ozzy back in. He's been cooking. As far as numbers, Ozzy ends up hitting 262 with 27 homers and 74 RBIs. We already talked about BJ Portillo, 329, 25 homers, 78 RBIs. Spencer Jones almost had 25 homers. I think he just tied his career high in homers. No, he was one short behind last year. 796 OPS is good. Juan Valenzuela was incredible. I mean, future MVP type of stuff right there. Luis Robert hit 212 with 17 homers. It might be time. 2 years of Luis Robert. Maybe a big trade in the offseason. Jacob Marcy is a leading candidate. Or even we could trade for Kyle Stowers. Send Luis Robert back to the AL Central. CJ Abrams, 256, 28 homers, and 83 RBIs. I wonder... I can't do the player search in the fucking... Whatever. Dax Kilby is a 20 or a 77. He just made the bigs. He's been on the 40-man, hasn't made an appearance yet. So I'll take... It's been 2 years of when we have him for 3 more. I'll take 2 years of CJ Abrams and 51 homers over Dax Kilby not playing at all. Because he's like barely just good enough to start playing. Jordan Walker hit 22 homers. What a waiver wire pickup. I feel like a genius. Capped at a 79. That's whatever. Adrian Del Castillo signed him. He's probably potentialed out. I don't care. He platooned with Tyler Stevenson. And they were both pretty good. And then Felipe Calderon ends with 14 homers, hitting 264. McClanahan, 410, ERA, 123 whip. Fingers crossed he doesn't get killed in the postseason again. Jared Jones was a little disappointing. I was hoping for better, but he went 12-6, so he was at least winning us games. Kyle Leahy, 14-8, the 290 and a 124 whip. Noah Cameron, kind of disappointing. Brandon Williamson, really fucking good out of the called him up from the minors. He was really damn good. He's going to be in our starting rotation for a while. Jose Soriano out of the pen, picked it up. Might be somebody we trade. It looks like he's regressing. I don't know. Oh boy, Hoeing and Brito are back. Urseg was really good. Him and Vest calmed down. Vest back to 45 saves, my boy. Too bad he didn't pitch like he did last year, but he just would have had 48 or 47-2, but he wouldn't have had 8 losses either, so there's also that. But Vesty Bestie is one of the best in the league. Jackson Wiggins, how did his year end up? 561 with a 149 whip. No thanks. Ken Bartlett, I think we called up. Yeah, he was not very good. 126 whip, but the 5.11 ERA is kind of worrisome. He doesn't walk people very much. His FIP was 426. Maybe we call him back up. Enoli Paredes ended up going up to a 408 with a 159. I'm going to put Bartlett and Paredes back instead of Hoeing and Brito and just hope that they don't get used, basically. Add to the... What? Oh, well, he can't be called up. So we have to go with Paredes. I'm going to remove him from the playoff roster. And Brito's potential dropped to a C. But he went up to a 71. So... I guess we'll take Brito off and leave Hoeing and hope he doesn't hoe us. I'm so funny. No. Not Jose Soriano, my God. Brian Hoeing. Stupid fucking game. Yeah, so we play the Cubs today. I'm going to go look at the energy levels of our pitching rotation. McClanahan's pretty much ready to go. We know what happened last time. We're not putting him in the do or die game this time. And it's die. Again, Shane McClanahan. Oh, man. We just aren't ready for prime time, I swear to God. Bregman, Rutschman, Varsho, all homer. We got to Ben Brown, but it didn't matter because Brian Hoeing gave up 3 runs. Jose Soriano gave up 3 runs. Why the fuck would we not just go to them earlier? Soriano didn't even get out of the inning. Hoeing did. Varland did a good job. Henches did a good job. Paredes did a good job. Urseg did a good job, but the fucking 3 people I'm worried about all fucking killed us. Fucking genius, dude. Is Jared Jones ready or not? We'll just swap them. Leahy goes out and gets us a win. He's done it all fucking season long because he's a bad dude. Gave up a homer to Bregman. That's fine. Luis Robert had 2 RBIs and Portillo had 2 RBIs. Portillo homers again. And Louis Bob had a triple. Spencer Jones had a double. So Leahy gives way to Soriano, who got his head out of his ass. Urseg and then Vest shut it down. And it's do or die, and Jared Jones is on the mound versus George Kirby. So we might as well at least watch the disaster happen. I'm not going in to save it, but we'll watch the disaster happen. At home, no less. Oh, Jared Jones, we traded a lot for you, dude. Please do not let me down. Okay. Ozzy Albies leadoff single. BJ Portillo flies out. Spencer Jones, 2-run homer. Brother Luis Romero, run. Oh, man. Strike out the side, Jared Jones. Oh, my God. Ball 4. BJ Portillo. He's not that fast. Juan Valenzuela keeps the inning alive. And we give up a run. We walked 2. Jordan Walker singles. Does that say he has 80 speed? I'm not trusting it, but Calderon singles and a ground out from Ozzy. Jared Jones shut down inning. Spencer Jones and Valenzuela punch out. Michael Bush home run. Jared Jones is done. Jared Jones is done. We're going to Louis Varland. Gives up a single. Fielder's choice. And a punchy from Louis Varland.
Ball 4, take your base.
Jordan Walker takes a walk. Oh, we get a runner thrown out at home on an Adrian Del Castillo single. And we don't get anything. Oh, no, I lied. We did get a run out of it. Okay, cool. Cool. Varland gives up a single to Nico Horner. Can't pick him off. It's the top of the 7th. Once. And Varland gets out of it. We're going to the 8th. We get to Lucas Erceg.
You're out.
With a 2-run lead. Oh, man.
Now pitching, Lucas.
That's ball 4.
Erceg gets us through it. CJ Abrams, an insurance run. And we go to the bottom of the 9th. Or the top of the 9th. My bad. Bestie, strikeout, fly out, ground out. We're heading to the NLDS to take on the Dodgers. Fucking Jared Jones. What? Noah Cameron's going to pitch game 1 and lose it 7-8. Actually, Jose Soriano picks up the loss. Portillo goes yard. CJ Abrams goes yard. Cameron goes 3 1/3, gives up 4. Hoeing comes in and gives up 2 earned runs. Henches, Paredes, and then we bring in Soriano, and he just sucks. I'm making the decision now. I don't give a fuck if it's worse. Oh, well, we can't get rid of Hoeing yet, so we need to stop going to him. Brandon Williamson gets fucking dog walked. This is where our run ends. No, Shane McClanahan hangs on to get us a win. McClanahan goes 5 2/3, gives up 4 runs. And for some fucking reason, Jose Soriano gets brought in the game. Why? Literally, why? We have Will Vest. I mean, it's not really a closed situation, but Jesus Christ, I don't want that fucking guy in the game. Tyler Glasnow gets the loss. Blake Snell out of the bullpen gave up 2 runs. AJ Minter's on the Dodgers. Well, it's an elimination game. We have won 1. We have a chance to. We have won a game. Kyle Leahy versus Shohei. Dog. No. This is a bad decision. At home again. Shohei leads off the game with a ground out. Kyle Tucker singles. Will Smith singles. This is not good.
You're out. Out.
Leahy gets out of a jam in the first.
Out. Out.
I'm expecting a lot of out. Single. An error. It had to have been hit to second base. Or no, we don't. Not second base. A strikeout from Leahy. He gets out of another jam.
Three.
Juan Valenzuela strikes out Luis Robert. C.J. Abrams triples. And Jordan Walker drives him home. The bottom of the lineup doing work.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. You're out.
Leahy walks a couple. He walks the bases loaded.
Ball 4, take your base.
He walks the bases loaded again. So, tie game. It could have been way worse.
Out. Ball 4, take your base.
Portillo walks. And we get a ground out. Leahy, back-to-back outs. Leahy is doing work. Valenzuela doubles. That's his first hit in a while. Robert walks. C.J. Abrams, another RBI single. Another RBI single from Adrian Del Castillo. A triple from Felipe Calderon empties the bases. And Leahy... Leahy's done. We got a long way to bridge it here. But Paredes gets out of it somehow. I think a runner got thrown out at home. Another double for Valenzuela. This started a big rally last time, not this time. Paredes gives up a home run to Shohei. He gets out of the inning. And we have 7, 8, 9. So it's got to be Sam Henches. A double to Andy Pages. A single to Brendan Donovan. We're up by 2. Spencer Jones singles for the first time in a while. Valenzuela strikes out. Another single for Luis Robert. And a fly out. And we're going to Urseg. In the top of the 8th. And Urseg gets out of it with only a hit to Shohei. A double for Jordan Walker. A walk for Del Castillo. A fielder's choice for Felipe Calderon. He's fucking thrown out. Bases loaded. Spencer Jones pops up. And we're going to Vesty Bestie. A leadoff double from Will Smith. An RBI single from Andy Pages. And Will Vest has blown the save. And he's going to lose the fucking game. Unfucking believable, dude. That's so fucking dumb. Fuck the Dodgers and fuck Stephen Kwan. Stupid motherfucker.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us. Now hitting here with one away.
I lied. I said I wasn't going to save it. I am. I'm going to try anyways. Bestie kind of got hoed. We're going to write that wrong. If we could strike out fucking Mookie Betts.
Here's the 0-2. Recognize that changeup right out of their hand. Just spit on it.
And we got him. We don't have anywhere else to go when it comes to the bullpen. Like, look at this. It's Jose Soriano or Louis Varland. This will warm up Soriano. He's the one that has to go the distance at this point. Oh, that's right. They have fucking Matt Olson, too. Jesus. Olson a wave and a miss. And I'm going circle change away. If we could get it out of the zone, that'd be nice. And then we go slider down there. Ozzy with a sliding stop robs his former teammate of an RBI single. Oh. This is so dumb. Juan Valenzuela, no homers in the postseason. Oh, 100 miles an hour on the fastball. Valenzuela lines out. Good timing. That was our best shot right there. Now it's Luis Robert. Fucking 101 blown by me. Can't even move the PCI. We're getting cooked. 10, or not even 101. It's 95 right by me. It felt like a million miles an hour though. I'm swinging at everything.
The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead late here in Game 4.
Nope, not that time. Valenzuela was our best chance. I went that time. Final strike, C.J. Abrams.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the ground. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. And it's filled up.
Another 100-mile-an-hour fastball, not close. 3-2. Last thing I need to do is swing at something in the dirt.
And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the next.
I fucking checked my swing. And it didn't even show me if it was actually a strike or not, but whatever. What the fuck ever. Vest gets hoed. So we have to play the fucking superpower Dodgers. Unfucking believable, man. I mean, that's why we picked the NL West, but Ozzy 276 in the postseason, not his best. 344 on base percentage is good. I mean, it could have been way worse. No homers, no RBIs. Portillo hit 115 after winning Rookie of the Year with 2 homers. Spencer Jones hit 267. He had a clutch home run. Valenzuela hit 269 without a homer. Luis Robert hit 346 with 2 homers. He's got that dog. So does C.J. Abrams, 385 with 2 homers. Jordan Walker, 300. Del Castillo, 211 with 1 homer. And then Felipe Calderon had a bases clearing triple to try and win us the game. McClanahan went 1-1 with an 868 and a 171 whip. Leahy, a 186 and 145 whip. I don't understand how his whip is so high, but his clutch is at 78. I mean, it's not that much different. Jared Jones, 338 with a 131. He won 1 game. I think he got shelled out of the other and somehow didn't pick up the loss. Oh, no, he only pitched the 1 game. We didn't get back to Jared Jones. Noah Cameron got hammered. And Brandon Williamson, he was the clutch pitcher last year, not this time around. Got hit around in 4 innings, lost the game. So Jose Soriano Soriano, gone. I'm done with him. Hoeing, gone. I mean, just unfucking believable that those 2 guys kept getting brought in the game and getting destroyed and losing us the game. So that I don't want to see the fucking box score. I want to fucking get through this shit. The Dodgers win the World Series, and we're on to the offseason. Third base coach contract has ended. Need to re-sign him. Well, good luck re-finding him. Darrell Hickey, Brett Jenkins, M.D. Johnson, and Hunter Parks all retire. Tim Anderson knocked out of the league finally. Chris Sale and Nolan Arenado. Why Arenado has a Vancouver's Grizzlies logo when he did not play in Colorado for his whole career makes no sense. But same with Chris Sale. I guess they probably spent the most years there. It just doesn't feel right. Larnick and McKinstry, both gone. I'm not re-signing either of them. AJ Hinch to be our third base coach. No, but I'll sign this guy. $20 million for 15 years. Whatever. We have a Calzado again. Everything in the world feels right. And we're into free agency. And I'll tell you right now, he's going to the top of my fucking list. Positional needs, starting pitching, right-handed, power pitcher. Paul Skeens. I will sign him. I don't give a fuck. I probably could put Hunter Green in there too, but yeah, it's gonna be Skeens or bust, and it's probably gonna be bust. But relievers are another thing we need because I'm not putting up with the same shit we just put up with. So Hunter Gaddis, he's been pretty good. I'm gonna sign Hunter Gaddis or try to. And I'm gonna find another reliever. Maybe I should find a real closer. No offense to Vesty Bestie, but he's not been his bestie lately. So Ryan Walker might be a good option. He is 34 though. That's kind of a problemo. There's Ben Joyce. I don't know if I want Ben Joyce closing games, honestly. He throws hard, but he gets himself in trouble. I mean, we could sign Ben Joyce and just make him a reliever. What happens if I remove Hunter Gaddis? Plus 10. I'll take the plus 9 instead. So that's going to be that. Juan Valenzuela, before I go, I'm just going to offer you a massive deal. 31 mil for 15 years. Oh my god, it won't let you go backwards into the 35 or the 45. I mean, he's going to be here his whole career, so we might as well just throw him the big bucks. He's going to win an MVP. $15-year, $472 million. Actually, no, let's just renew his contract. We'll pay him $800K. And yeah, I will do all this stuff off camera so you don't have to see me do it. We are going to try and sign Paul Skeens, and I'm going to trade the terrorist known as Shane McClanahan because I can. I'm sick of his shit. I mean, yes, he had one good game in the postseason against the best team, but whatever. Who gives a fuck? I don't. Do what I want. Jordan Walker, arbitration, offer that. I don't feel like Enoli Paredes has been okay. Jemiah Jones, I'm just going to let walk. He's been great. I wish he'd have just been in the bigs last year, but he was really good in triple A. But unfortunately, with the construction of the team, we don't need him anymore. So there's a good chance. It's a tough call because Ozzy was pretty good this year. But the team could look very different. We've had Ozzy for 2 years. We have him for 4 more. He's going to regress. He's 33. I just don't know. I don't know, man. Portillo was great. Spencer Jones was really good. I'm cool with keeping him around, but like Robert can go. Not CJ Abrams. He can stay around because he's relatively young. Yeah, he's 29, so he can stick around for a little bit longer. But like Ozzy, Luis Robert, they're kind of on the chopping block. Shane McClanahan, Noah Cameron, because he's not gonna get better. If we'd got him 2 years ago, it probably would have been better when he had last year when he had the 380 and I wanted to get him. But signing him to a free agency contract and then getting that is not ideal. But there's a chance it could just swing back into this direction because last time he was over 4, he had a 380. So do we want to play that game? $4 million? We might as well. That's kind of crazy to say, but yeah, we're gonna try and get Paul Skeens. That way we have a number 1. And yeah, Leahy was good. Jared Jones wasn't that great, but could have been better. Could have been much worse. So gonna save this to double check, and I will sign off for tonight. I'll be back probably Monday or Saturday morning. Saturday morning, maybe. I think my fiance has weekend coverage this week, so I'll probably be back Saturday morning. We'll try and fix this shit show one more time. We've been close. We made the playoffs the last 2 years. We were lost in the wild card and then lost to the Dodgers. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Bye.